Pretty good. What the heck is a drop? Is that a new thing on Twitch? Well, I just got a message from it. Anyway, this is Daybreak II. We're back. I do have to run that ad. Didn't enjoy looking at this. I'd say artwork, but they cut that for some reason. I don't know. I really wish they hadn't have cut that, but oh well. They did. I guess they didn't feel like drawing art. I'm hoping they bring it back in the next game. Ow. There we go. Yeah, we have to wait the 3 minutes. Unfortunately. I don't want it to go to the opening, so I gotta, like, press things, I guess. Oh, I guess we can just load this and we can look at the, yeah, okay. What? Okay, I'll be here. Now, you can do this in any order, by the way. It does not matter which order that you do these in. But I'm just gonna go in order because I can. But you don't have to. I suppose, well, there'll be subtle differences if you go, like, in the other order. Usually in the terms of, like, what is unlocked. It's usually the Garten that changes a little bit, depending on which order you go in. Nothing major. I mean, it's all unlocked eventually anyway. Just, like, the order's a little different. But yeah, we got Swin's team or Van's team. It literally just shows you the characters that you get. At least the ones you start with. I mean, there might be others that join depending on the chapter, but obviously with Van, we've got Quatre and Judith coming with us. And then Swin will have Nadia and looks like Elaine. I think it's Elaine. It's kind of hard to tell with Elaine sometimes when it's like that little picture, because she looks pretty similar to Anya's like that. But I'm pretty sure it's Elaine. Granted, Anya's is there, but, you know, probably busy. Yeah, they actually have her do a lot more school stuff this time. Which makes sense, given the fact that the festival's coming up. Okay, we're getting there. We got 10 seconds. I feel really bad on YouTube. Sorry, guys. Oh, well. We are going to a new town, so it will be a lot of talking today to people. Yay! We made it to the end of the ad. We survived. The ad didn't kill us all. So that's always good. No, not really. Oh, we got the lighthouse. Yeah, welcome to Messeldam. Oh. There's a little kid.
Damn, where'd that brat go?
Oh, he's being chased.
Hunt him down! We can't let that lead slip, no matter what!
Huh. Wonder what these guys are doing.
Dad.
Huh, well that doesn't look good. Well, I guess that kid's been on the run for like a week. Wow. Considering that was the 21st. Well, welcome to Messeldam. You know, they've only mentioned this town like 1,000 times. We're finally in this city now. I mean... Oh! Jesus, this escalated quickly.
Shit! Turns out these bastards are the shoot-first type. I'll draw their fire. In the meantime, you...
What do you mean draw their fire? Oh. Oh, hey, Jude.
Well,
Really?
This went sideways fast.
You had to have that camera angle?
We can't just let them get their hands on that key.
I mean, I'm sure they're nice breasts and all, but Really, game?
What the?
Oh god, and of course that pose too.
already!
Yeah. Nina, you okay?
Pull it together. I have to get this lead to Ron.
Oh, so that's what's going on.
Woman in black? What are
You
you
probably-
doing here?
Okay, yeah.
Follow me. We're off this boat.
This way! Get a move on!
Ah, so you knew now how to use a gun, Van.
And cut!
Yeah, that was a movie. Once they say Ron, it's pretty obvious, because that's the male character in Wolves Requiem. I mean, it's pretty obvious from the beginning that it's a movie, but kind of cool to see one, you know, an action scene being shot. It's kind of fun.
Flawless take, girls! Judith, you were fantastic. And Nina, sensational!
Oh,
This
right.
scene,
We have to-
your character's first meet is gonna be a major highlight.
Thanks for telling us what the characters already know.
Cambra's loving that foxy, skin-tight jumpsuit. Ooh, it's the perfect fusion of arrows and savagery.
Director, could you maybe inject a little less sexual harassment into your feedback?
Probably not.
It's an honor to finally be a part of one of your films, Mr. Gotti.
I mean, he's basically, well, he's not basically harmless. He is harmless.
These action scenes are so intense. You're quite the visionary.
Don't understate your own talent, my dear. Not everyone could play a role like Michelle.
Okay, I don't recognize that voice.
Miss Lanster!
Oh,
crap.
it's Judith's grandmother. Yeah, finally get to meet her.
Excuse you?
Well, hello, Dominique. Nice of you to come visit us on location.
Of course. Even in my glory days, I always preferred a hands-on approach.
She doesn't even look that old. Like, I don't get it.
Besides, how could I miss the rare opportunity to observe my granddaughter's acting up close and personal?
Oh, I guess I better pull out all the stops.
Two of the most popular starlets of today, coached by Dominique Lanster, a celebrated singer of yesteryear. This is shaping up to be one hell of a
hey,
movie.
Quatre.
It's a crossover between Golden Blood and Wolves Requiem, correct?
Oh, we're doing this again, by the way, where it's, you know, silver-haired boy. Like, we know it's Quatre. Why do they do this?
That alone is enough to draw anyone in. What else did you expect?
Holy cow! I've never seen the special effects come together so quickly before.
Yeah, he's editing the movie for them,
And the way you sync the footage is spot on.
which, you know,
Where'd you learn this stuff, kid?
pretty easy for him, I guess.
It's really nothing special. I'm a researcher at the Basel Institute of Science, so computers are second nature to me.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's a lot of overlap between video editing and the visual analysis we do in observational astronomy.
Ah, we got a regular boy wonder here. The rest of you better start taking notes.
Yes, sir.
Remind me, Van, how exactly did we get wrapped up in this?
I don't know. I mean, that's a better way to transition the exposition than, you know, to transition to a flashback. Yeah, Quatre. He's significantly.
So this is Messeldam's harbor district.
I thought the voice
It's
actor
a
was gonna
lot more
die.
developed than I expected.
He's significantly better than he was in the first game. He's actually probably the 4th or 5th best character in the game. He is very, very good. He's arguably he's in the top 4 somewhere, probably.
Now, where's that address Van gave me?
He's faster in this game, and his toolkit's still amazing, and magic is way better in this game than the first game. And it was still pretty decent in the first game, too. Or pretty good in the first game. But it's really good here. Do not do this thing where you're going to jump up. Of course. Whatever, Cat.
Right, it should be just around that corner. Okay, you two, let's be on our way.
Why do you do on the window and then immediately jump out of it? I don't get it. Freaking annoying.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I guess they're meeting together.
Long time no see, Quatre. What's it been? 2 months now?
Yeah, since the first game ended,
Just
basically.
about. It feels nice getting to chat face to face instead of over comms. I'm really glad to see you and Judith haven't changed a bit.
Yeah, we're all the same here.
Right back at you, Quatre.
I love her earring.
Are you sure they don't need you at the Institute, though?
Oh, I've already finished my compulsory courses for the semester.
Of course you did, somehow.
I even had enough spare time to upgrade Theo and Zeros.
Sure he did.
My processing speed has increased by 15%. Quatre worked hard on it.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that your AI buddies are better.
That's our little whiz kid for you.
Wow. So you made their AI even smarter, huh?
I also added a few new features, but that's probably more than you would care to hear about.
I mean, not really. Is it
Come to
useful?
think of it, aren't you in the middle of shooting a film, Judith?
Yeah, production started on location in early January. It's a crossover between last year's 2 big blockbusters. Directors Gotti and Lam are collaborating on it. We're only working on Gotti's part right now, but the casting crew's really getting into the swing of things. That
Cool.
means I'll only be able to investigate between shoots. Sorry, Van.
Pay no attention to that. Judith is available for the whole
No
chapter.
skin off my back. I'm just happy you're willing to help. But you know, you really don't need to bother if your schedule's packed.
Judith is, nerfed from the first game.
The bits and
By the
pieces
way.
I heard about what happened at the Capitol are already too much to ignore.
Still really good, but nerfed.
Do you mind filling us in on the details, now that Cattre's here?
Yes.
There's 2
I'd
major
like
nerfs
some
they did to her.
clarification on that whole affair.
All right, I'll try and keep it short and sweet.
Yeah, we're looking for Almata's legacy. I think we're gonna lose the voice acting now. Yep. Yeah, so the thing that they changed with Judith is that her Twilight Kiss no longer does all cancel. It still does Bewitch, but it doesn't do all cancel. Instead, they moved the all cancel from that to her S-Craft instead. So she can still do it, just not with Twilight Kiss anymore. She has to use her actual S-Craft, unfortunately. And her transformation does have delay on it now. Very, very slight delay. So, I mean, it's effectively 0, but it has some small number, but it's almost 0. It has, like, the least delay of any craft that has delay on it. So, no big deal. She's still capable of being either a physical fighter or a magic user. And because she's capable of being a magic user, she's basically a tier below the primary magic users, but above the physical fighters. Excluding Van. Van is obviously the exception because he's able to tank better than anybody else. Plus he has the Grendel form in some fights. He's still worse than any of the mages, though. Like any of the primary mages. He's arguably better than the balanced characters. You know, the fairies of the world. Can you just lay down, please? You are gonna knock that off my head, aren't you? Yep. I figured as much. Ow, ow, ow. That's true, it wasn't your fault, but... Yeah, I don't know much about her mother. We're not gonna learn much either, unfortunately. Maybe in Kai, I don't know. But we do get some out of her grandmother, and yeah, she does seem to be kind of a hard ass, but she's not Irina, I'll put it that way. They do a much better job in the Coward arc of like, okay, you know, these actually showing, you know, tough love as actual love instead of just, you know, whatever the hell you want to call what Irina was doing.
Man! Boy, am I glad you picked up. Judith tells me you're in Messeldam right now.
Costume is basically Irina done right. I mean, I have my issues with Qasim, but as far as his relationship with Fairy is concerned, that's how Irina's relationship with Elisa should have been.
I'll say. One of our actors is running late. If we don't act fast, it'll mean major delays in our shooting schedule. And wouldn't you know it? Today's supposed to be Nina's first day on the set.
Well, that sucks.
We'll need a stand-in. But the role takes a fair bit of physicality, so as far as viable candidates go...
Yeah, it's very weird because I know what the actor that Van is standing in looks like, and Van looks nothing like him, so I have no idea.
I know it's short notice, Van, but be a good sport. Think of it as a little favor from you to me.
I'm guessing they're able to, like, really transpose special effects to replace somebody. Or make somebody look, like, identical to the actual actor or something. I don't know. They clearly have some high-tech technology now with the movie industry. Okay, yeah, he came in as the stunt doubles. Yeah, so they're... Ethan's the actor, obviously, that didn't show up for some reason. What do you say about the fight scene you choreographed for us with Cherry on top? Okay. Do full-timers get access to unedited cuts of the adult scenes? Oh my god! Man. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay. You're not gonna watch, like, Judith act a sex scene or something here, dude. What is wrong with you? She's standing right next to you, dude. Hey, Zero. Welcome to Messeldam. We're here. That's Judith's grandmother. Just accept that that's her grandmother. I know she looks not old enough to be her grandmother, but whatever. Right. Messeldam. I like Messeldam. It's a cool city. Yeah, I know. She's very, very famous. Probably not. Yeah, Judith is Dominique's helping out with the film, basically. Yeah, so we finished the shoot early, and now we can go walk around town. Irony in Macedonia. Nah, this town's not really based on... I think it's only called Messeldam because it's, like, near the water. I don't know, it's Almata's old base, basically, that we never go to in the first game, despite them mentioning it 1,000 freaking times. We go there after, you know, Almata's dead, which is kind of funny, but... Oh yeah, the white whale, and which is hilarious because I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles X, so that's really funny. Yeah, we have the Garten. Oh yeah, don't. Oh, sorry.
Right. I've got my disguise on now, so I'm good to go.
Your disguise.
That could win an award for the worst disguise in history. Didn't you do the same crap in Edith?
By putting on sunglasses.
How on earth did no one recognize you?
I like how the game is at least self-aware how utterly ridiculous it is that apparently this is a disguise. Oh, sorry, Quatre. That this is a disguise. Just untying her hair and putting on sunglasses. She's the only person in all of Zemuria that has pink hair with orange tips in the entire world. I know.
All right. Right.
And they think they play it straight in Superman, which is kind of ridiculous. There's an optional scene here, I guess. I don't know why we're referring to Nina as blue-haired actress. I'm not going to play along with that game. That's orange with yellow fade, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, she's got some weird-ass hairstyle or hair color. Okay, yeah, they're doing this crossover to basically to rebuild Cray Village. They're clearly building up to us going to Cray 2 in Horizon. Which is fine, because all the people that are there are still dead, but we're rebuilding it in their honor. Or at least they're doing a memorial.
There were so many
I think they're going to
involved
rebuild
in
it. That's
making
my
a
theory.
movie.
Yeah, it's not just actors and directors out here. Takes a village to make the magic happen.
Yeah, not wrong. Okay. Oh, I guess, well, this guy's annoying to talk to. Let's talk to him now. Bosch? Wow. Apparently Bosch became a delivery man after he got done being a knight. Does he go around saying, I'm Captain Bosch? No, probably not. So I really like Messeldam. It's a really cool city. I like it a lot. There's not that many people to talk to in Messeldam, so that's kind of nice. Unlike any time we're in Edith and we have to talk to 1,000 people. And I am not kidding you that either.
Sea. I'm a little surprised it's not too cold out there this time of year.
It's actually snow out in the distance.
The flow of ocean currents keeps the port ice-free.
Huh.
It's like a gateway that connects all the northern countries, like Ohrid, Le Mans, and Rimaferia.
Yeah, I know. It's a port city. Always talk to these people. They will give you some items. They'll always give you some fishing stuff. Helps pass the time. Anybody can fish in this game, by the way. There may be 2 characters that might be an exception to that, because you only have access to them in like the post game, but everyone else, as far as I'm aware, can fish. To be honest, I've never tested the other 2 characters in the post game chapter, but yeah, it's pretty much the go-to default. Which I'm not surprised by. It's usually a pretty easy minigame to make. Now we get some fishing. If you do miss a fish, you can get them later, but not until like a simulator opens up or something. I think it's like the Garten will let you catch them all eventually, but I don't think we have access to the fishing simulator for a long time. So it's much more worthwhile to fish them as you go. I don't think you get them to like the finale. Maybe in Act 3. I don't know. I don't remember exactly when you
guys.
get it.
This bathhouse does, in fact, come complete with a sweet, sweet sauna.
So, you looked into that before coming here, huh? Why am I not surprised?
Well, Angela, we have to get in the loily. The real deal is really something. I'm sure it is. You're hit with something called a Vita to improve your circulation, then the aromatic herbs get added into. Okay, can we just like get in the freaking sauna? Please. Please, can we just get in the sauna?
Well,
Would you like to use the bath?
I just want to go into the bath and just use it for the achievement. Thank you, Van.
the stuff.
Don't you think it's a little too steamy in here?
It's fine, Judith. Don't worry about it.
It's so nice and warm in here.
I find it strange that every single sauna just happens to have a private one for Quatre to go into.
On top of the world.
Come see us again.
There is a reason why he does that, obviously, but they will talk more about Quatre in this game.
Next up, we have our music hour coming to you live across
Eventually.
Allow me to assist.
Yes, I know, we can unlock slots, and unfortunately, we don't have anything that useful right now. Do you guys come with a 2 anywhere? Nope. Unfortunate. I do need to unlock a slot for Van, though.
Allow me to assist.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Okay, that's not how you do it. I need to get the tier,
Hope to see you again.
the treasure hunter, so that I don't miss anything, basically. And it takes a little while to get that. Filinkov. I think he's the dad of, I think he's Rebecca's dad. Yeah, he is. Okay, he's Rebecca and Chris's dad. Rebecca's the girl that has the social anxiety. Yeah, he's like the dad that's never home. He just wanted to go find some hidden gems, apparently. Yeah, Rebecca and Chris probably appreciate it, although... Well, we'll see. But I kind of like Filinkov. I like what they do with him.
No need to be shy now.
Okay, I don't think we can... No, unfortunately.
Come again. No need to be shy now. Come again.
Nothing there that I care about.
Allow me to assist.
But we do need to buy these gifts. So there are boots. The shoes are what I really care about, by the way. The shoes are all I care about, honestly. Speed is critically important.
Hope to see you again.
Always get speed.
Allow me to
I think
assist.
there's like yeast music in the background. I don't know. It's not a trail song. Okay, I want to get... We need to get accuracy up for... Judith. We could get that for Van, but it's barely better.
Hope to see you again. Allow me to assist.
Okay, what are you missing here? Oh, these? Okay. Gotcha.
Hope to see you again.
Okay. This
Allow me
happens
to
sometimes
assist.
where I just can never figure out what... Okay, it's the Virgo. Okay, gotcha. And then the plugins. Right, okay. Yeah, it's always difficult to see what exactly it is that you have to scroll
see you
to get
again.
the new to go away. Breath of Fire has fishing, Final Fantasy 15 has fishing, Trails has fishing, Tales of Arise has fishing. Yeah, it's a very common minigame, and I'm assuming it's just because it's easy to come up with. Yeah, I imagine this is a very seafoody place.
What can I get for you?
We should be able to get a bunch of stuff
Why,
there.
hello there. Let me know if you need anything at all.
Okay, this is the, okay, we got the Tyrell Times. We have those. Oh, this is the fishing gear. I'm gonna buy the dumplings. Unfortunately, you can only buy the dumplings once per chapter, until...
Please come
Well, I
back
think post-game you can,
anytime.
like, make them or something, but... Whatever. I never use dumplings, I'll just be honest with you. They're... the only thing they do is slightly change the probability of different fish. So... Yeah, they're
This place
not that
seems
useful.
different from the rest of the town.
These are the back streets of Messeldam. I hear this place is kinda sketch.
Makes sense.
No kidding.
Almata's old HQ was right around here after all.
I hope you like the word sketch, because they say it a lot. Oh yeah, this is Kakona, the manga writer that is pretending to be male on her manga for some reason. She's literally convinced him to take a vacation to get ideas for her work, but in reality, she's just trying to avoid working, which is hilarious to me. Except she's like, why are we here in this terrible place? Even this is preferable to the agony of artist/writer's block? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's it. That's the job of an editor, is to, you know, protect your writer, I guess. Oh, yeah, got manly urges, don't you? Don't you go solicit someone who actually has time to waste? Are you trying to recruit Judith to become a... Wow. 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 Yeah, he literally just tried to recruit Judith to become, you know, a brothel worker. When she's already a rich and famous movie actress. Yeah, that takes balls, I guess. Yeah, this is one of the brothel workers.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Oh yeah, I hope you like that woman trying to solicit you every time you go by her. Because, yeah, she does. Yeah, Daybreak loves having, or Calvadark in particular, loves having their brothels around.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Yeah, she does that constantly. Buy some gummies. Yeah, he's a drug dealer. They just flat out have these things in the open now in trails. He's using candy as a street name. Makes me sick to my stomach. That's the part that gets you, Van? The fact that he's using gummies as a stand-in for, you know, drugs. You looking to get high as a kite or slow down and veg out? Jesus Christ. Yeah, they're very blunt about it, frankly. They don't sugarcoat. They don't sugarcoat it. Oh yeah. More strip dancing. It's the exact same movement as the first game, but you know. Yeah, there's the spin around. It's the thing Sarah did, I think. Ow. Double ow. Hey, put you on the couch, on the chair. I have to drop you, unfortunately. Well, let you down, I guess. She's being very annoying right now. I'm just being lazy. I don't really feel like getting up to lock her out of the room. Yeah, I mean, there's no like club right now, basically. This is obviously like a nightclub, brothel, strip club place. I mean, they make it very clear that, yeah, there's not just strippers here. You can solicit them for sex, and you can pay them, and it's completely legal and covered. At least it seems to be. There are underground ones as well, but it seems like it's either legal or the government just looks the other way, and it's de facto legal, even if it's not, you know, explicitly legal. I don't think they say either way whether it's like officially legal or not. But it's certainly not like nobody cracks down on it or anything. If it brings money, it's all honey. Okay, yeah, so this guy, he was the bouncer, okay, of this club. He's an ex-Jaeger. He knew Dingo. Yeah, he got nuked, unfortunately. Like, severely nuked. As opposed to regularly nuked. Something happened between the owner? Ah, yeah, so Mistress, apparently that's her actual name. Her name is, like, actually Mistress, which is weird. Like, she's not the Mistress, her name is Mistress, which is weird. Maybe she just gave herself that name, I don't know. But yeah, the friend of Dingo that helps, like, run the underground brothel in the Blacklight District, that's who he's talking about. Yeah. She's the sex worker that we've talked to before. Yeah, Daybreak is very, like, sex worker positive, actually. Like, extremely so. Like, not a single... There's, like, no time when it's ever shamed or frowned upon at all. Which I'm fine with. I think there's even NPCs that talk about being like cam girls. Like, I think that's a thing. Maybe I'm just imagining that, but I think there's an NPC somewhere that talks about like actual like cam girl kind of stuff. I mean, the internet is new and it's rapidly expanding, so they really start going all in with like the internet culture stuff, especially since it's really taking off. I mean, remember in Crossbell Arc, it was like barely starting. It was just in Crossbell, and even most people didn't even have access to it. It started expanding as we got into the later parts of Cold Steel. And by the time we're in Daybreak, it's just a regular thing everywhere that's not like a rural area. And we're starting to expand into rural areas at this point. So by the time we get to the end of this arc, the internet's just going to be everywhere in Zemuria. Of course, the internet is also a very weird thing in Zemuria, because it also functions like magic Septian Bane things sometimes as well, for some inexplicable reason. I don't know. I mean, it literally did the thing in, my god. I had to lower the camera a little bit. I couldn't tell if she had, like... No, she does. Okay. It's just because the underwear is like 2 different colors. It threw me off. I was like, I'm not seeing things, right? Yeah, I am seeing things. I thought there was a hole in the middle of it, okay? And I was like, that can't be right. Like, no, it's not right. He's thrown under a bus. Yeah, the owner's a real piece of shit here, apparently. I think this is the owner. Yeah, but he's not. Apparently he used to be involved with Almata, so yeah, not surprised that Almata would be involved in the sex industry. Or at least use this as some sort of information hub or whatnot. I don't think they go into too much detail, but, you know, it's something. Yeah, if you want, you can just, you know, stand here and... Oh, this guy is hilarious. Or the kids, maybe. I know they save the best girls to the middle of the day. Duping work so I could come here instead was the right call. Yeah, this guy is, like, hilarious. Do you think they motion captured that, by the way? Like, do you think they motion captured this? I'm just curious. Because it's pretty damn impressive. I mean, when they're, like, spinning around it. Seriously, though, it actually does look very, very good. The movements in general in the entire
May I help you?
series have gotten significantly better. And that's an easy one to tell from.
Thank you.
Are we out of money? Oh.
May I help you?
Well, let's fix that there. If I need to, I'll sell those, but I shouldn't need to. I pretty much never use them. They're pretty useless, honestly.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Yeah, she just constantly wants you to go there and solicit somebody, I guess. Oh, this guy is a weird NPC. Enjoy this dialogue. I don't give a damn if you're from Almata or Alfather. This is my town here. Okay. Where'd you put the whopper I fished up? Bigger than a ship. Okay. No, he is not. He is actually mentally ill. Like, seriously. Yeah, they literally just have a literally mentally ill homeless person just here. And he says incredibly weird and bizarre things. Trails, baby. Yeah, pretty much. They don't sugarcoat things anymore. They're pretty explicit with stuff now.
May Adios be with us.
Ah, this woman has a request. A very good request. We'll be doing hers. One of my favorites, actually, in the game. They're all really good. Oops, this guy has another line of dialogue. Yeah, there's quite a few really good side quests in this game. I have heard that Horizon will come out on October 24th. That could be a placeholder date, I suppose, but that's what is listed everywhere now, and it doesn't sound like a placeholder date. That does mean it would come out like a month after the Sky remake, and that is a problem. I'm unsure what we should do. Obviously, I want to play the Sky remake. But, I mean, we should probably play, I would imagine we should play Sky first, right? Well, Horizon, I guess. I don't know. I really hope it does well, so they remake the whole Sky trilogy. And if we're really lucky, maybe they'll remake the Crossfell duology. Wonder if Mama and Papa like living here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Messeldam has like a colored history, I guess it would be the term. Yeah. That is the phrase, right? That means like it's questionable history. You know, so there's a lot of bad things in it. Some good, some bad. I think that's the term. Oh, can't go up there. Okay, we got... Right, the movies,
I'm really looking forward to
This theater plays all kinds of movies, including independent films.
Oh,
Yep.
really?
There's movies
Then movie
in
fans
every
must be in
town
love
now.
with this place.
They do hold one of the film festivals here. It tracks that they'd want to appeal to film buffs.
There's only 10 or I think 9 movies this time, and you have plenty of time to watch every movie. Seriously, there's no longer a tight time crunch on the movies. Yes, you can still screw it up, but you would have to like repeat films a few times to screw it up. You have plenty of leeway, but I'll still do it what is the most efficient way.
Well,
You still get an ultimate weapon for watching all the movies.
Movie on sale at the shop. Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit?
I'll show them all off. Are you... Oh, you still have another thing. Okay. Shade? That's Shade. Okay, that's an interesting movie.
Thank you for your
Actually, it
visit
is a
today.
very interesting movie.
The showing on screen 1 will soon begin.
Okay,
If you
yep.
have a ticket, please proceed to
Let's
the
see which
entrance.
movie I'm supposed to watch here. Robin. Okay.
Robin, the Lady Justice.
The one
Now
they're just
playing in a
announcing.
theater near you. The truth is lurking in the darkness, but I will bring it to light.
It's pretty obvious what it's a reference to once we see it.
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
We'll watch it right now. Might as well make another save. I'm making backup saves in case I miss a chest and have to go back.
Why not buy a
Yeah, I
souvenir
know.
to
It works
remember
exactly
your
the
visit?
same. Literally, it works exactly the same. We're gonna watch Robin, the Lady Justice. Obviously, we're gonna bring everyone with us. There's no reason not to. You get connect points and all that, just like before. Different dialogue depending on who you bring. Yeah, rookie lawyer with a sense of justice, attempting to stop defending a person accused of murder. Gee, I wonder which game this is referencing. I can't quite tell. Apparently Virgil came out with Devil May Cry in order to become a rich dick, I guess. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, she's been bothering me. Can we get the artwork?
As you can see, my client wasn't captured on the security cameras until after Virgil had arrived at the scene of the crime. Therefore,
Man, she
I'm
looks good in
calling
that
the
outfit.
veracity of Virgil's statement into question. I don't believe he arrived in the nick of time to stop the attack. Furthermore, his claim about prying the pipe out of my client's hand strikes me as odd, considering his fingerprints were nowhere to be found on the weapon. In light of these contradictions, I think we can safely conclude Virgil's testimony is a sham.
Gee, I wonder which game this is
Just sit there,
referencing.
Father, do something. Stop her from spewing this nonsense.
I don't know. I can't quite tell.
I never thought such vital evidence would come out in the final hearing. Objection! This is clearly a
Objection!
stall tactic on the part of the defense. It's time we brought this farce of a trial to an...
Objection
Come on.
overruled. This evidence sheds new light on the case. The trial will proceed.
Do the pose.
I do not want to leave even a single stone unturned. Not at this juncture.
If you still haven't realized it. Yeah.
Filthy little lawyers ruining everything.
She literally
Damn her.
does the Phoenix Wright point. Quite
Thank you,
literally.
Robin. Thank you so much. You believed in me, even when no one else would.
Objection!
If this all goes south, would you be in danger?
I'll be all right. Trust me. I'm not backing down until we get that not guilty verdict. People with power and wealth are not above the law. I swear on my badge, I will not allow them to taint our legal system.
So yeah, total Phoenix Wright reference. I mean, it's good. Kind of funny to bring Judith to watch her own movie. Yep. Sure is. Oh yeah, we're talking about DNA evidence, I guess. That's forensics. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she had to learn a lot of stuff. Not that that's even remotely accurate to a real court case at all. Like, that's... Lawyers aren't really supposed to lead like that. But believe it or not, real trials do not work like they do in Phoenix Wright. I'm sure that's a real shock to you all, but... Yeah, always purchase the brochure, just like before. Now, if you rewatch a movie with people, you won't get connect points with them. But if you rewatch it with new people, you will get connect points. So, something to keep in mind. The game will warn you when you won't gain connection points, by the way. So, you don't have to, like, memorize who you brought to which movie. So that's nice. I'll show off that brochure in a bit. Oh, we already went in here. I guess all we have left is the White Whale Inn. Ow. Well, Van just died getting hit by a car. We could talk to Nate, but let's avoid him for now. Her name is Citrus, huh? That's a really terrible anime, by the way. Seriously, I mean, I like Yuri romance animes. That one is bad. Holy cow, is that one bad. Contrary to popular belief... Wait, no, actually, this is not popular belief at all. But, you know, the weird trope of pin down and make out with your stepsister doesn't automatically make them fall in love with you. In fact, it would probably have the opposite effect. Yeah, it's a weird freaking anime, and what the hell, again? What the hell? I hate that trope, by the way. Ever some misbehaviors in monkey business?
Can I help you?
Okay, yeah, let's buy these. We should be able to use the kitchen now. Unfortunately, there are times when... Oh yeah, I know Elaine's not here, but she can cook all the way from Edith and send it to us somehow. I don't know how she can do that, but she can, and I'm not going to question it. It's like if you Google and the world explodes. I'm not going to question it. No, seriously, I have no idea how that works, like, at all. And I mean, there is no technology that allows them to do that, so it's just a weird gameplay thing that makes, frankly, no sense. I mean, I'm not going to defend it, but I'm not going to worry about it either.
Let me know if you need
It's
anything.
clearly not meant to be taken seriously. We're going to go ahead and get like 5 of these just to have them for now. She just Uber Eats it to you. She's halfway across the country.
Please come back anytime.
I know I'm on Nightmare and I probably should keep the food to like use in battle, but yeah, I'm just not gonna do that because I don't really care to use the food that much. You don't need to. I mean, yeah, it helps,
Sure.
but
Give me a minute.
it doesn't particularly matter.
And done. Dig in.
Okay, yeah, so we have that. I'm going to just eat these things. No, we might not actually have enough. We might not be able to cook those. I don't know. Oh no, we can. They take beast flesh and not beast essence, so that works.
Sure, I don't mind.
I don't know. Different enemies drop them. I don't know
I
which
learned this from
ones.
Gran.
And but you can actually look them up in the notebook. It tells you what enemies drop once you kill them.
know.
I don't think you can search for it by item drop, though, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use all those.
Thanks for the grub.
Yeah, just the stat upgrades that you get from these are so much better than the individual ones. And I don't think it's worthwhile to hold off on them and use them in battle than it is to get the actual stat
Thanks for
bonuses.
the grub.
The stats are significant.
Thanks for the grub.
There's actually a higher gourmet level in this game. So, I mean, at the end of it, I think we get almost like an extra 60 or 70 stats, you know? Quite a lot. I mean, you get like, what, 5 ATS a level? So it's practically an extra level, and you get that like, I don't know, 3-4 times? Something like that.
Thanks for the grub.
It's quite good, and it is noticeable.
Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush.
So, it's worth it. I think we're good there. Let's go ahead and do this. We have to access the Marihan Garden, which we will do. You see the drops? 6 out of 5 stars. Her service is top notch. I guess, yeah. I guess Elaine somehow Uber Eats you too. We do have to access the garden. There's nothing we can do in it right now, but we do have to access it.
Yeah, I heard you. Sheesh, overload your hollows much?
Sorry, Mayor.
Though, admittedly, I'm just as curious about this virtual space as the rest of you. I'll treat you this once, but don't get used to it.
What's on your... What are those hair ornaments? Are those supposed to be like plugs? Because she's like an AI? I don't know. Yeah, every time we recruit new characters, eventually we can use them in the garden.
Quatre,
Hey,
Judith.
Scarlet Joe. Welcome to the stream.
Long time no see.
Thanks for the follow.
Yes. I guess it has been a while, huh?
What, 2 months?
Though I can't say I expected us to reunite in virtual reality.
Those aren't hair ornaments. Those are strings of the hoodie. Oh, you're right. Just started following me on Twitter? We'll do a follow back for you.
My thoughts exactly. It's a bit of an odd feeling.
Yeah, I don't go on Twitter very much.
You've been busy getting ready for the school
I just have the
festival,
account
right?
for
Glad it hasn't taken the pep out of your step.
the channel.
Had enough about that.
I don't really like Twitter that
You
much.
must be Swin and Nadia.
I mean, I have like a Blue Sky too, but I barely use it too. It's just a Twitter like. It's mainly there to post like the streams go live.
That's us. I know this is a lot to take in all at once, but it's nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about the Arkwright Solutions team too.
Let's see.
But I have a Discord
On
if you're
one
interested.
side is the famous movie star Judith Lanster, and the other, that whiz kid who skipped
Yeah, I
a bunch
really
of
don't-
grades at Basel Institute.
Don't do any. I don't follow anyone on Twitter. Twitter is just exists to post about the stream or post that the streams are live, basically,
Quatre, right?
or videos or
I'ma
whatever.
just shorten that to QT. Anyone ever say how adorable you are? And don't even get me started on the way Judith fills a room.
QT. QT pie? No, that's a different game.
It's not like I don't trust S to be faithful, but I'd better start upping my riz just to be sure.
He's not gonna cheat on you with Quatre.
Upping your what? Can we stay on topic, please?
I just love how Swin is like, what are you even saying? Because, yeah, what the hell are you saying? Upping your riz. Wow. Yeah, that's something she would say. I forgot that she says it here. So that's a line that got, like, bizarrely attacked for some reason. Like, people literally got triggered by that line, and I have no idea why. Because it's just Nadia being Nadia. Trying to be the center of attention, because, you know, she's a traumatized girl that has been groomed to be an assassin her entire life. And she especially wants to get attention from Swin in particular, but really from everybody. It's why she does her nickname things. It's why she just says really cringy shit to get be the center of attention. Like if Elaine said that, it would make no sense. But no, Nadia saying that, yeah, that makes perfect sense. She says this. She says, it's Quatre, I will show the XQT, and don't get me started on how Judith builds a room. And then she says
It's not like I don't trust S to be faithful, but I'd better start upping my riz just to be sure.
To which Swin is like, what?
Upping your what? Can we stay on topic, please?
He doesn't even know what she's talking about. Like, of all the characters to say that, yeah, Nadia makes sense. She's weird. It's her coping mechanism. Which does make sense. I mean, if I grew up in her environment, I'd probably cope in similar ways. Yeah, but Trills has, like, modern society, so... She says some equally weird, she doesn't say Riz in Japanese, but she says something very similar. She says like a Japanese exclusive online Twitter term, basically, for I need to up my sex appeal. So they localized it as Riz. They needed to take some sort of online Gen Z lingo, because that's what she does in the Japanese version. To which nobody has any clue what she's talking about, because the rest of the party is not like chronically online. Yeah, Swin like literally has no clue what the hell she's talking about. Not that I blame him. Okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously that'd be out of place in like Final Fantasy or I don't know, insert medieval JRPG here, but this is like we have the freaking internet. I mean, seriously. We not only have internet, we have well, yeah, we have full-blown internet. We have virtual realities that people can go into now. I don't know. I just don't see the big deal when it's
Okay, it's time for some fun.
a modern setting game.
Here I go.
Yeah, so this is the thing here. This is the same thing as the Reverie corridor, except far more annoying, unfortunately. As much as I love Daybreak II, this is annoying. Yeah, so in order to hand in your tokens, in Reverie, you just handed them all in and you were done with it. In this game, for some reason, you have to do this. I don't know why you have to do this, but you do. At 40, 60, and 80, there's a chance that you will get a rare or a super rare. I think it's like a 20% chance for a rare and a 5% chance for super rare. And all of the rewards suck horribly. There is basically one reason to do this, and that's the Sepith and the skill things. Okay, that's a rare. You can tell a super rare because it'll be rainbow. You have 3 chances to trigger it. That's a super rare. But yeah, to give you an idea of how bad the rewards are, the best that you can get is tier 2 orbments in the entire game. Even in the post game, I have no idea why they decided that was a good idea. This is very clearly thrown in because it's not balanced at all. Yeah, I mean, it's basically costumes, really, really bad consumables, really bad accessories, like tier 1 accessories. Skill stones, which are useful, and Sepith. And the Sepith is good, but that's about it. Well, I think Sumeria is supposed to have like is supposed to be comparable to modern society. It's why we have like the actual internet. No, we can return now. Okay. I was trying to think. Like it's intentional. Particularly like younger NPCs will use internet slang. But there's also like other parts of the internet that exist in real life that are in Trails now. It's a plot point. Okay, so I think it wants us to, yeah, okay. So yeah, we can enhance crafts, which is all right. So yeah, you can enhance whatever you want. If you enhance all the way, you get a bonus there for all of them. You have to do all of them in order to get that bonus. It's 20% accuracy, 1000 max HP for tier 2 all the way. Tier 3 all the way is critical 10%. The only one I really care about is accuracy, by the way. The rest of them kind of blow. I mean, yeah, 1000 HP is alright, but I don't care about 10% crit. I mean, it's not terrible or anything. It's just kind of unnecessary. You can reset them for 500 shard tokens, by the way. But yeah, it'll reduce the CP cost, slightly increase the power, stun damage, reduce turn delay, increase any buffs it does, or debuffs.
Let's go!
I mean, the way they react to Nadia is fun. I don't know. Like, nobody has any idea what she's saying. I mean, it's Nadia. She's coping. Jabril Guard is probably the way to go.
Now I can be even more useful.
Well, oops. I have to actually...
Will serve me even better.
Oh, it costs 1 for tier 1, 2 for tier 2, 3 for tier 3, which kind of sucks, actually.
I can protect her now.
Even though I don't know this one, if I upgrade because I don't know, like, some of these, I can upgrade everything else, I still won't get the bonus, unfortunately. And for, like, Quatre and Judith in particular, that really screws them over. It takes forever to get those moves.
Let's polish this up.
Especially Judith, because I think hers is like a level thing. I think she gets her last craft at like 42 or something. Some astronomical level, which is just insane. I don't know. I find the scene funny. It certainly didn't warrant an entire freak out over it. Especially given the whole context of the scene of everyone literally looking at her like, what are you talking about? Plus the context of the character. I mean, she's literally said, I mean, her whole thing is saying cringe things so that she becomes the center of attention. That's literally her whole shtick. And there's definitely going to be more and more and more as we go further in the series. Especially given certain things that will develop eventually here. I mean, that's just the one that is just like, whatever to me. Like, I find it amusing that there was like a huge Twitter freak out over that line. The other stuff is the stuff that's more problematic, that people reacted to it in very awful ways. Okay, yeah, so we can find portals. That being, you know, things like in the first game when... Oh, shit. Obviously, there's the Quatre scene, which makes total sense given the context of what the hell gender is Quatre.
What a pretty canal.
No, I wanted to unlock that. Shoot. But yeah, the one I'm actually thinking of is people, oh, R3, I'm hitting the wrong button. Yeah, you can unlock these portals, and there's one for every part of town. And if you find them all, you get a trophy. It's when they use the phrase, it's when, like, Aaron, it was an Aaron line. He used the phrase, white supremacy, which he did use. And he uses this line in Japanese when referring to the anti-immigrant people. Well, I should say people, but the anti-immigrant terrorists is what they are. And there were a bunch of people that were convinced that they didn't actually use the white supremacy line, and people had to literally post them the kanji, which they do use. Well, I mean, they have to use the phrase because that's literally what those guys are. They are literal white supremacists. And we'll go into more detail about, like, the anti-immigrant people, but suffice it to say, they are atrocious racists.
Really looking forward to the film festival.
Like, beyond just not liking immigration. I mean, these are the same people that tried to burn down an entire tower to kill one man.
A pretty canal.
I want to fish, actually. But yeah, the line is in Japanese. It's also coming from Aaron, who is very, very blunt as a character. And so...
It's fishing time!
Yeah, he's not going to sugarcoat racism. I mean, that's what he is. He, like, calls them, like, assholes that are just complete bigots, basically. And he's very blunt about it, because it's Aaron. Of course he is.
Let's do this thing.
Like, he's blunt even by Japanese standards. Even in, like, the Japanese script, he is very blunt. We have 3. Okay.
Hey.
So, not surprising.
That's
Oops, there we go.
Nice, I got one.
Okay, so that's the Sky Guild. Let's save. I don't have a lot of money. I mean, the Quatre scene at least was somewhat changed from the Japanese version, although changed in a way that makes sense because there's no honorifics in English.
Hey.
But at least there's some legitimate argument, I guess. I think it's a stupid argument, but at least it's there. White supremacy line, like, exists in the Japanese.
Nice, I got one.
Yeah, they're more explicit about the fact that the anti-immigrant groups are, yeah, racist. I mean, I don't think white supremacy is inflammatory. Like, it's a real thing. And it's a terrible thing.
That's it. Nice, I got one.
I don't think it's controversial to put white supremacy bad in your game. Because it is objectively bad.
Let's do this thing.
That should be all 3 of them. But whatever.
Do this thing.
We'll go over more of the immigrant groups eventually. Well, I think there's only one that we know of. I mean, they have a name, but... I mean, I don't... Well, I mean, it is bad. I don't, like I don't know how you could put it in the game and not have it be bad. I mean, they do it. They do go over the nuance of how it develops and, you know, when it's less, you know, when times of economic, I mean, they've talked about it, like the reason why it's less of a problem now for Calvert is because the economy is good. The reparations boomed the economy. It's less attractive to hate immigrants, and those groups have recruiting issues now. So, I mean, they do go over the nuance of it all. But as the economy progresses, because those... Oh, yeah, Zekdarm's a woman there from the side quest. Oh, yeah, Viola? I think that was her name. Yeah. And Alexander had weapons from Zekdarm's. But yeah, as the economy gets worse, those groups expand, of course, because it's much easier to convince people that, you know, the immigrants are the problem. So, I mean, they do it in a nuanced way where they apply it as it exists in reality. I mean, it's done well. I don't know. I mean, they're not going to have a message of, you know, being racistly anti-immigrant is good. I mean, why would they do that? That would be weird, especially given the fact that that group has literally tried to, like, murder... They've tried to murder, Rocksmith. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the stuff was planned for years and years and years and years. Like, they've been setting up the whole anti-immigrant groups since I think SC is the first reference to them. And that was 91? No, that's probably not. That's probably too early. It's probably what, 2000, early 2000? I think 2001 is when Sky came out. And I know there's a reference to an anti-immigrant threatening letter. I know there's a reference to it. I know Scheherazade mentioned stuff about racism. So it's definitely been a thing. It's just now we're seeing it more up close and personal because we're actually in Calvard, where it's the biggest problem in the world, or where that is like their biggest issue, or one of their biggest issues. But they've been building to it for a long, long time. Or where it's more prevalent. Like in Erebonia, the issue was classism, where the nobles felt superior to the commoners because they were born that way, according to them. And the commoners thought that was complete bullshit because, hey, spoiler alert, it is complete bullshit. Your blood being somebody else's does not make you better than somebody else. And so the struggle in Erebonia was getting the stupid nobles to understand that. So, yeah, I mean, the game doesn't go out of its way to portray the nobles as good. They're objectively not. Not all of them are, of course, evil pieces of shit. I mean, there's more progressive nobles like Eustace. But the old school traditional nobles were objectively portrayed as villains for good reason. Okay, good. We did that. So now that we have this scan thing, we get to do this in every freaking town, and it's annoying. I don't like it. So we have to go walk around and pick up everything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care how people react. If racism being portrayed as bad bothers somebody, then I just don't think they're then good, frankly.
It's fishing time.
I don't know. I don't have a lot of tolerance for it anymore. I mean, that's one of those things where, you know, to me, like, if that's bothering somebody, they should probably re-examine why that is bothering them. I need to grab this.
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot.
Especially when, like, it doesn't seem to matter how it's implemented in the game. It's just constantly attacked for some reason. Like, no matter how much nuance there is, no matter how much anything.
Seems like a good fishing
constantly,
spot.
It's never good enough, I guess.
Maybe we'll
Whatever. I'm gonna talk about the topics because they're relevant to the game.
I'm really looking forward to the film festival.
There we go. And I find the anti-immigrant stuff very, very interesting.
Thank you for your visit.
I'm sure there'll be more of it in Horizon. Like, we're getting just kind of, well, they're building to something, I would imagine. I don't know how much of a villain they'll play in Ark. I don't know. Because I don't think they're gonna do like the Imperial Liberation Front thing again. But maybe they will, I don't know. I mean, they call it white supremacy because it's literally white supremacy. I'll be able to, as we go get stuff, we can see why they use that term. It becomes more clear in this game. They're not just using that for like a general catch-all. Oh, they're anti-immigrant. No, it's because they're specific in their anti-immigration. I mean, we've kind of already seen. I mean, Anya's family is from Remiferia, right?
Let's see what we got.
She's not exactly facing a lot of discrimination.
All right.
Okay, so we've got this Forest PG. Let's go do that one. I mean, FF16 does pretty much the same plot point. Like, literally. They just have magic mumbo jumbo added to it. Granted, I don't like how FF16 takes it, by the way. I don't like their messaging in that. I don't like their answer to the problem, basically. I don't like how they try to resolve it. Let's see, we've got this. Okay, does this one have a thing? No, it doesn't. Okay. This is a very good quest. Francesca. You're the one who put up the Forest PG, right? Yep. So yeah, we're at the Spriggan, and we're gonna help her. She's looking for something. Well, I know we're shooting fireballs with cell phones, but the political issues are like modern issues. That's how Trails has like always been. I mean, we started pretty modern even in Sky. By the time we got to Crossbow, we already started having the internet. So she's looking for a music box, basically. And Trails is pretty niche, so it gets spared a lot of criticism, or a lot of focus. Which, you know, is good in the sense that it's avoids that, but it's bad in the sense that it doesn't sell as well. So something happened and she had to leave the music box behind. I don't know, Trails is just gonna keep getting more and more since we're literally at the internet. I mean, they're not going to change that direction at this point. They've committed to it. And it was clearly the plan from the beginning. I don't know. I mean, they do cover the nuance of it all. I mean, I literally don't know how you could do it better. Short of just outright excusing it, and I don't think you should do that. You know, I wouldn't write something where someone blows up a whole city because, I don't know, the government was suppressing their people, and then portray that as a good thing. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, so she doesn't want to tell us clearly, and there's obviously a reason why she doesn't want to tell us. I mean, we have hackers in Trails now. We have literal Orbital net scams now. Like, we have scam emails. There's phishing emails now that are a thing in Trails first. So it's also easier to understand something if they use the actual terminology in reality than making up their own, because then you have to stop, you have to explain it, or you have to do it in a way where you can understand it or immediately process what they're talking about. Yeah, so we're gonna investigate this. I really do like this quest. I like Francesca's quest line. Okay, yeah, we'll start there. I'll look at the paper after.
Time to go solve some problems.
Quatre.
Adios be with us.
Oh yeah, Adios. Who knows what the deal with Adios is? I don't know. I mean, this is the same series that had wait a minute. Oh, it's you. Okay. Yeah, that's right. We have to go to you. The same series, and I think it's FC, where you have the miner, and there's basically like the highly religious miner and the atheist miner, and they literally have a whole philosophical, ideological debate about whether the goddess exists or not. And they literally go all in on it. It's like a full conversation about it. And I'm pretty sure they use like the actual term that the guy is an atheist. He's like, yeah, I don't believe in Adios. It's like, what do you mean you don't believe in Adios? So they like have this full conversation about it. Okay. Who made this? Grandfather. His grandfather made it. Okay. So it's a luxury item. $100,000 Mira, huh? Wow. Hope she's got a lot of money. I mean, orbital energy is kind of like electricity, but it seems to be infinite. I mean, they gave the group a name, but... What? For some parts that all fell off? I mean, I guess I could just make up a term, but I mean, it would be the same thing. I get a text message? Nothing of note. Okay, yeah, we gotta go to the antique dealer and see if he has the music box. I mean, they did a lot of, I mean, as we saw in Aracion, because we talked to everybody in Aracion. You know, there was a lot of really horrible NPCs in Aracion. It's a lot of, like, rich people, basically. A lot of rich former nobles. Which makes logical sense, you know. The democracy that was established took away their power, because of course it did, because, spoiler alert, there's more commoners than there are nobles. They're going to outvote you. So, you know, they see their power slipping away, so they latch on to the anti-immigrant groups. Okay, yeah, we gotta go to the brothel. I don't know, I mean, they do explore, like, the reasons why all this shit happens. It's not just, it's there! No, like, it all has its explanations. Oh, I guess it's Tiffany we have to talk to.
Got a question for you.
I mean, there's literally like an Eastern immigrant mafia group called Heiwei. So it's not like every single immigrant is, you know, immigrant group is portrayed as universally good either. Heiwei is certainly a very gray, leaning on not so good, frankly, organization. They just happen to align with us a lot because they're using us. Or using the different parties to their advantage. But Heiwei is definitely not good. What's I don't know. Sells the place, sort of hunting around. Well, I don't know. I mean, I must have played JRPGs, so it's not like I would consider JRPGs very mainstream to begin with. Except for, like, I guess Final Fantasy or, like, Persona. I mean, Persona covers real-world issues. I mean... here's a second-hand dealer.
For you.
I mean, Kamoshida is literally a direct reference to literal sexual assault and sexual violence towards, and harassment towards, you know, people with less power, and how people just defend it because, oh, he's got power. I mean, that's a real world issue. And I don't know, nobody seemed to have a problem with that. I mean, it was, they can't portray Kamoshida as good. I mean, they shouldn't. Like, of course they have to portray that as a bad thing, because it is bad. It's objectively evil. Bring a yellow scarf. Okay. What do you mean by get it off your hands? Okay. Guess he doesn't like this thing for some reason. That's why you bought it in the first place? You brought it down to the club to try to sell it? Comes with a lot of baggage, okay. think I just start your average Joe instead. I mean, I guess. I know Persona takes place in actual real world, but I mean, Trails is basically trying to be the equivalent of that. Even if Samaria is not technically our world, it's still nearly a one-to-one. Just with giant robots. Oh, yeah, this guy, I have to talk to him again, I guess. Okay. You can't fail this quest or anything. Or, yeah, I guess fail would be the right word. There's no bonus SP. I think it's SP. Spriggan points? Yeah, that sounds right. It's this lady right here.
Let me ask you something.
We just talked to her. Okay, she purchased it apparently. Brought back a memory. I do miss the portraits, the anime portraits of the characters, but oh well. It's probably never coming back. So, I guess so. A little girl I used to teach brought in that exact music box. Okay. She said her father gave it to her. It was her prized possession. Yeah, obviously we know the little girl. Except she's grown up now. A lot happened after that. Her family was separated and everything in their home was auctioned off. Okay, yeah, she found it, bought it for her. Makes sense. Yeah, obviously it's Francesca. Francesca, yeah. Yeah, she's an adult now. So she's in the church, and let's go ahead and we got the music box. Let's return it to her. And let's find out what the deal with this thing is. Okay. Yep, so it is her, obviously. And then she used to be taught ballet from her, from the elderly woman, who for some reason I don't think ever gets a name, but whatever. Yeah, sometimes even Trails gets lazy. But whatever. 9 years, so she must be like 18. She must have been like 10 then. Or 9 or something. 8 or 9. Yeah, is this the right one? Of course, low budget, so just show the picture. Whatever, it's fine. So her dad gave it to her. Her dad obviously loved her. Yeah, it all still works. Obviously her dad had a lot of money if he paid 100 grand for that thing. No, it's not Almata's legacy. He thought it might have had something to do with it, though. Yeah, you can probably figure out where this is going. Yeah, please do. Judith didn't figure it out, apparently. Yep. She is the daughter of Dante's predecessor. She's the daughter of Enrique. Obviously, her father is a terrible piece of shit. But nevertheless, he still loved his family. A lot. No, he was not a good person. Of course, then he got sold out by Dante's and murdered, and Dante's took over. No. People aren't always what you see on the surface. No, that's for sure. Yeah, so she couldn't go out to look for this thing because she was scared to death somebody would try to kill her. Understandably so. Obviously, it is not her fault that her dad was not a good person, but people can be scummy. That's true. Remember, Dante's was supposed to have killed everyone. Francesca is the lone survivor. Everyone else in Enrique's family was indeed murdered. But they did manage to get their daughter out. Yes, Dante's literally tried to kill a 9-year-old girl because he's a piece of shit monster. Just because. Yeah, Dingo got her out if you haven't figured it out yet. Well, doesn't seem like she's aware, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. So he did tell the ballet teacher. She was the only one in the entire town that knew she was alive and had to pretend that she was dead. No, he's dead, unfortunately. Sorry, you can't tell him now. Yeah. This is a really good side quest. He did. Yeah, the fact that they actually killed off Dingo is still kind of crazy to think, but they did. They went through with it. I don't know. Going in the direction that Marielle is the actual reporter for the arc, I think, was the correct decision. Using Dingo to develop the other characters was the correct call. Yeah, that got to me really bad the first time. When she started talking about Dingo. Like the third time I'm seeing it. Really good side quest. Even got some nuance about Enrique there. As horrible a monster as he was, he literally did at least try to save his kid.
That's all, folks.
Mira deposit confirmed.
There we go. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Oh shit. Is that the only side quest? That is indeed the only side quest. Okay. I am gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I might as well run that ad, I guess. And then I will be back in like 30 seconds. Well, 3 minutes, I guess. Still a minute and a half, huh? That got close. Oh, well, we got these. Is that a plugin? No, that's... Well, it doesn't do what I want it to do, unfortunately. But I can equip it on somebody, I guess.
Mode.
So I need to get Treasure Hunter. Oh, I actually can get it, I think. No, it is only 10.
New shard skill.
I'll equip it for now, but it's not going to do anything for me, unfortunately. Septian Vein? No. Even if I were to put it there, it wouldn't do it. It doubles the numbers. Take a look at the thing here. Let's see. Robin, Lady Justice. 009, Legal Thriller. Stars with Lancer, produced by Orion Films. The protagonist, Robin, Judith Lancer, is a fledgling attorney whose heart beats for justice. When a high schooler named Eric becomes the lead suspect in an attempted murder of a homeless man, Robin ends up on a case to prove his innocence. His journey for the truth leads her into perilous waters, a courtroom maelstrom of power and politics. It is admittedly weird that they transitioned to using like high school as like a concept in Trails, because that did come out of nowhere after like Crossbell arc. But they really don't have like that kind of education system, but whatever. Mini column. In this film, Judith Lancer plays Robin, a young lawyer with a burning conviction, will stand against injustice. She was reportedly cast directly by the director and didn't even have an audition. We interviewed her after principal photography wrapped, and she had to say, Robin's sort of person who will look anyone in the eye and give it to them straight, no matter who they are or where they're from. I can relate to her that way, and seeing as I've specifically chosen to play her, I put all my acting skills forward to do the part justice. Film staff writer. Oh, we have the paper. I guess we can take a look at that. I'll try to sum it up here. Okay, yeah, there's T-phones. T-phones are iPhones. That's what they are. They're just Zyphas without combat ability, basically. So sadly, your cell phone cannot fire a fireball, but it can still call people. Yeah, so I mean, a Zypha and a T-phone are like, they're effectively modern day iPhones. So they even connect to the orbital net. Yeah, they're full-blown iPhones is what they are. Although they do flip open for some reason. But they are iPhones. They're talking about the movie that Judith and Nina Fenley are making together. All it takes for Judith to blend in is sunglasses. Yeah, I know. Hey, Dark Stinger Carly, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. It is ridiculous that that somehow works. But I appreciate that they don't play it straight. They point out it is utterly ridiculous. You're supposed to have a laugh at it. Okay, yeah, they're just doing an interview about the movie. Nothing really of note. Just... I thought Michelle died at the end of her movie, so I'm unsure how this is... I guess she lives at the end of that movie. I don't know. Maybe she must be fine or something. I don't know. Or they just ignore that. I have no idea. Yeah, I am playing on Nightmare. It's actually not that bad. 3 months after the Castle of Almata, return to the public. Okay, we're talking about Almata's demise. Let me see. Anything? Oh yeah, just because they're gone doesn't mean everything's all hunky-dory. I mean, Messeldam still had... I mean, Almata was kind of a group that reined in a lot of local gangsters and all that, so... You take Almata away and, well... You still have to round up those other people that were working with them. The organized crime is definitely not going to go away on a whole just because you take down Almata. In fact, it might even upset the balance of power to some degree. There's a balance of power. In City or eastern quarter begun to shift. Probably more towards Heiwei, I would imagine. I beat the previous game with a single death. GG. Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. It's pretty easy to get hit by like an instant death attack. Let's see, over time we're talking about Messeldam. Oh yeah, the Dolar family is rising, I guess, in the west for some reason. I guess because Almata's gone now, so yeah, they're rising back up. Not that they're anything other than a joke, but sure. Yeah, Messeldam is, I guess, getting a little better. Makes sense. Almata's gone. But there's still a bunch of criminal elements. Yeah, makes sense. But it's better than it was. Tourism in the winter. This is the one about Alzheim, right? Yeah. Okay, they're talking about the Whitehaven Beach in Alzheim, which I believe is where the sand for Messeldam Wonderland came from. I think they said this in Crossbell. Yeah, that's where Mariabelle imported the sand from. Okay, we're talking about Liberal, which we'll see again once the remake comes back out. Yeah, Liberal is very mountainous, so there's basically no cars in Liberal. There still isn't, because there's just no infrastructure for it. There's no way to make an infrastructure for it, really. So they all travel by airship. It's funny, their public transit is literally airships. But it makes sense, given the context of the kind of city, the kind of country it is. Central East is... Oh, Valis, I think they're, That's another country. That's like a rival country to Alzheim. Right, yeah. Yeah, they have like a rivalry to Alzheim. They don't exactly like each other. They're somewhere in the east. They're both desert countries. Nobody will miss Gerard or Melchior? No. Nobody will miss Gerard or Melchior. That's for sure. I wouldn't miss them either. Although I do miss that. Hey, Nate. I do miss that sexy ASMR voice that Dante's had in English. I've listened to his Japanese voice, and it's not the same. Like, he doesn't have that voice, you know? Disappointing. I find Nate really interesting.
Fancy meeting you here.
Oh, going into his Playboy.
I guess those rumors about you being in town for a shoot were...
Jason Marnoka versus Gerard. He's also Mugen in Octopath Traveler 2. He's very good.
That doesn't explain what the rest of you were doing in Messeldam.
Investigating. Yeah, Nate's just interesting to me because he like comes across as this like aloof, incompetent cop, but he's actually really good at his job. It's kind of funny. Like, he's legitimately really good at his job. Despite the fact that he acts like an aloof cop. They brought in Edith's best and brightest, huh? Of course, Van being a sarcastic smartass to him. Although Nate probably is one of their best and brightest, which is kind of funny. But yeah, Van just being a dick to him. Not that I blame him, but it kind of goes over Nate's head, which is kind of funny. Yeah, they're trying to arrest all the remnants, basically. Dingo died for our sins. Yeah, he did. I mean, he didn't just die. He got, like, completely incinerated. Unfortunately, so did Annie, and that really bothered me. I can't believe they have to show you Annie talking. Like, why? They knew what they were doing. They literally went out of their way to develop that relationship between Annie and Lashkar, knowing what they were going to do. Yeah, Dingo is pretty awesome. He's a really good character. Killing him off allows them to develop Mario, so it works. Plus, it addresses kind of some of the issues with the previous arc. Sometimes a character does actually better serve the plot dead. Yeah, I hate Melchior. I mean, I like him as a villain. I hate the guy. He's a really good villain. I mean, you're supposed to hate him. Did I grab the things in here? I hate how you have to keep hitting R3, by the way. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. But that is obnoxious. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, we should have everything now. We caught the 3 fish. Oh, nope, there's a sub-event here. At least he and Gerard keep the story going. Yeah, they do.
Sorry.
Oh, hey, brown-haired boy. How's it going?
Pardon me.
All right. See ya. I wouldn't worry about him. He's probably not important. Just a suitcase. No big deal. You know, I don't think that one's optional, despite the fact that it listed as optional. I mean, maybe it is. No, I don't think it is. Kind of strange. Gotta have the Mira if you want the good stuff. Oh my god.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
No, I don't want to go to the brothel and buy a girl right now. Jesus Christ. I barely started the game. I don't even have a lot of Mira. Oh.
Damn brat! Giving us the runaround!
You'd best hand over that briefcase if you want to get out of here in one piece.
Oh yeah? Sounds a little overkill to me. How's it hanging, fellas? Pretty ballsy raising a ruckus like this in broad daylight.
I love Van's voice. Kyle McCarley does a great job playing Melchior. Basically the gatekeeper gone for the dark side. Yeah, I know. He does
you're no upstanding citizen
just insane.
if you're pointing a blade at a child. So, what's it gonna be? Wanna try your luck with the cops? Or us?
He's got to be like the scariest gay character I have ever seen in a video game. Like they play him straight up.
Brigand from the capital.
And he's just insane.
And he's got his lackeys with him.
Like even when he's acting flamboyantly, it's in a way where it is terrifying.
Oh?
You know about us?
Like they do an excellent job.
Word of our
it.
4 SPGs must have clued you in.
And let's get one thing straight here. I am not his lackey. I'm barely even an employee.
Oh yeah, they are complete monsters. There's no like Olympia is, I think, innocent.
Liking makes a difference. Anyone who gets in our way is gonna.
Viola
end up
and
6 hours
Alexander are sympathetic, even if they're evil. Olympia's just innocent. Ariosh is also a monster, yeah.
Weapons. These punks might be on the same level as Jaegers.
He's slightly more sympathetic than, you know, Gerard, but that's not saying much.
No need to hold back.
He's about
Let's
as
beat
close
him
to a
down
complete
quick.
monster as you can get without being one, I would say.
Roger that.
But I guess you could argue he's also one.
Use a shark boost to get the upper hand.
They try to make him slightly more simple. I mean, barely. They do that weird thing with him and Judith. It's just bizarre to me.
For sect arms.
I'm debating if I should just nuke these guys. Yeah. Gee, I wonder if these guys are from Zect Arms. I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe something about them saying for Zect Arms tells me that they're from Zect Arms. No, let's play this. Let's play this conservatively.
Over here.
That's about Arias has sympathetic qualities, but he doesn't qualify. Yeah. He has his neutral or his immortality thing, and he lost his whole like people or something. I forget exactly. Yeah, they nerfed Grimcat. Unfortunately, it has a delay on it now, but it's still really good. Just not quite as good. Usually she'll still go immediately, but occasionally somebody will go before she gets her first turn. It's the Twilight Kiss that's really the big nerf. This not having cancel on it kind of blows. Okay. Let's see. I would really... Yeah, let's try to do it.
You're not getting away.
Ariosh is not a complete monster. Yeah. He's not. He's close, but he's not quite. He has some sympathetic qualities, just not very many. This move is pretty good too. Quatre is really good in this game, but not right now. Right now he blows, but magic is kind of a late bloomer in this game. Okay, so we're going to use our HP regen.
Here goes.
And we'll get our defense fan going. And that should... Okay, well, when you die. Oh, it has a bewitch work. That's funny. I hate when enemies do that. He's also Harvey in Octopath 2. Yeah, Harvey's a complete monster. That's for sure. By the way, his survival in English is a complete mistranslation, apparently.
This one's gonna knock your socks off.
Apparently, that's literally just wrong.
I hope you're ready.
They somehow reversed. Not he didn't die to did die, or they reversed did die to didn't.
Forgive me.
Somebody screwed up basically.
It's over. You're crushed.
Yeah, he's supposed to be dead.
Developer.
They screwed it up in the English translation. Unfortunately.
They weren't all that tough, but their firearms sure packed a punch.
Well, yeah, I mean, they shot us.
If my suspicions are correct, those weapons might be...
I like how they're pretending it's not obvious they're from Zect Arms, even though they're literally shouting, "For Zect Arms!" like 1,000 times in the fight. Yeah, maybe we should help the little kid.
You alright, kid?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah. Not a scratch on me.
You're doing Act 1B now with Swin?
I'd have been a
You're slightly
goner
ahead
if
of
it
me.
weren't for you three. Thank you so much for saving.
Actually,
Whoops.
technically you could do Act 1B first, but I just go in order.
There they go. All over the street, too.
Slow your roll a sec, alright? It's not like we're gonna run off on...
Van?
Yeah, what's up?
Wait, that's...
Guy draw some good artwork or something? Or... Oh, or he has a picture of a Genesis just conveniently in plain sight for us to see. Great. Good thing he's a clumsy little brat. Now we have an excuse to talk to him, I guess. I like Act
Luca,
1B.
was it? You said you're looking for your old man?
Of course, I like
That's
Swin and
right.
Nadia a lot.
It's been about 3 months since he went missing.
Oh, is that all? I mean, Rebecca and Chris's dad, he's gone for like 3 years, so, you know, 3 months is normal for him. Sad thing is, that's like true.
It wasn't all that unusual at first.
Phil and
He'd
Cobb is always
hopped
just
from
gone.
job to job doing whatever work he could get.
Oh.
But eventually, I knew I had to track him down. Even Mom could tell something was up.
Oh, okay, Luca.
Dad left
Sure.
this briefcase in his room, and I figured it might point me in the right direction. But then...
But you
Those
got chased?
shifty-looking men appeared, and they've been tailing you ever since.
Wonder what they want
Back
with you.
streets or not, they wouldn't have cornered you like that unless the situation called for it.
No, they're probably just evil, Judith. I mean, this is Calvert Arc. Like, there's just a ton of people that are just terrible people.
Don't you have any idea what this is about?
Found out that Craig Lee Thomas played a character in an episode of How I Met Your Mother. Did he really? I didn't know that.
Not that I can say for sure.
Not that I watch much TV, but that's pretty cool.
That's so.
I mean, Zeta's voice actress is just like an actual movie actress. She's done no voice acting.
Sounds to me like his pops got tangled up with the wrong side of the law.
Sharid's brother, or sister, I mean. Yeah, brother. Sister.
I've been meaning to ask. You guys are professional problem solvers, right?
Yeah, fixers.
Maybe you can help me find my dad?
We fix problems that Reen and Co. won't.
Or better yet, we could all go look for him together.
We murder people. Actually, that's kind of true.
Luca.
Except, I don't have much Mira on me. Oh, now what do I do?
Well, sorry, you're too broke. You can't hire us.
Financial troubles aside, those thugs might try and come after you again. I'd feel a lot better if he had an adult with him, but... What's your call, Van?
There's definitely more going on here than meets the eye.
More than meets the eye. No, we're not going to transform.
I'm sorry,
This is not
Luca.
Xenoblade X.
I can't take your case.
Wow. Really?
Is it because I don't have the money? Or because I'm still a kid?
Nah, that's not the issue. The fact is, your dad's been MIA for 3 months. This is exactly the kind of thing the guild and police are equipped to handle. Better to go to your local authorities before resorting to some spriggan from out of town.
Yeah, that makes actually a
I
lot of logical sense.
Get what you mean. It's just...
That's an odd reaction.
Yeah, I imagine Van is doing that on purpose to see that reaction.
Chin up. Who knows? We might stumble into some info on your dad out there. In which case, we'll get in touch. How's that sound?
I'm a little disappointed, but... I understand. Let me know if you hear anything. Anything at all.
I mean, we heard people
It's a
chasing
promise. But in return, you have to promise us not to run into any more danger alone. Deal?
Deal. You guys stay safe too.
you. Yeah, just stay in the hotel. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. So, we gonna do something now, or? Yeah, obviously his dad is something important to something. Yeah, it could be related to Almata's fall, I guess. I mean, it would make sense that there's like a lot of different groups vying to kind of fill a power vacuum. Judith's voice actor is Caldina from Octopath Traveler 2. Wow, that's some impressive range because they don't sound anything alike. That's like really impressive range. Okay. Yeah, seems like we're suspecting that Luca's dad might be a member of Almata, which would explain why he hasn't gone to the police. Because, you know, you're part of an organization that, I don't know, literally nuked a village. Yeah, you're probably going to jail. In fact, you're probably going to be executed. Let's just be blunt about it. Even if you're a grunt, you're probably going to die. I mean, bare minimum is like life in prison. Unless you're in Cold Steel, then it's okay because you just have to feel bad. But you nuked a village. It's okay, I feel bad. All is forgiven. Well, I mean, he felt bad about it. It's okay. Yeah, we're a lot more, I guess, logical and covered. Mint? Yeah, Mint is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I always viewed her as, you know, the other villains were more like broken people. Mint seemed to enjoy it. Like, I don't even think she cared at all about anything they were doing. She just enjoyed watching people suffer. Poor Tansy. I mean, not that she was, you know, doing anything right or anything, but she was used. I don't think she quite understood what she was even doing, frankly. Yeah, poor Tenemos. Like, he loses, like, all his friends. Yeah, I never call her Arcanet. Either, I always call her. I kind of wish they had done more with, the final chapter. Like, I wish it was longer. We don't even get to fight Oboro, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh yeah, this should add some more dialogue here. Now we can talk to Luca. I guess Luca must be an androgynous name because Chrono Trigger has a Luca that's female, although it's spelled with 2 C's. I don't know if it's like a legitimate real name or not.
May Adios be with us.
Oh, for some reason I think Francesca doesn't update her, or doesn't she has new dialogue, but the game doesn't tell you that she has new dialogue, which is kind of strange. Yeah, like she has new dialogue. I don't know why it doesn't tell you to talk to her again. She's like the only NPC where it doesn't work properly, the whole chat thing not being lit up, or the dot not refreshing to being a lighter orange color. I think she's the only NPC where the game messes up and doesn't tell you that she has new dialogue, which is unfortunate.
Oh, it's
Quatre, I literally didn't want you to interrupt that dialogue. Is that like there? Where's the action voice? The active voice.
Oh, it's Nina and the rest of the crew.
Guess this is where they're filming next.
Grammy should be here too. Let's go take a peek.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I did not mean to like interrupt that. That was just weird timing on that. Yeah, we don't get to fight him, unfortunately. I did beat Caldera, but like, I couldn't beat the extra bosses. I thought about trying it again over the weekend.
The boat's already at the harbor?
I gave
That
up.
document was forged, Ron. You have to hurry. As for me, I'll try to find out where they're headed.
Don't, Michelle! You've already risked enough!
Where'd everyone go? What's happening?
Michelle! Are you there? Michelle!
And cut!
Amazing, Nina! I can't believe you landed that in just one take.
I mean, it's Nina.
Consider me blown away. You were perfect from the second we started rolling.
Yeah, Nina is just such a weird character. They really do keep hammering in this thing where she can just like change her personality or something.
Well, I couldn't have done it without everyone's input.
Yeah, I never played Champions of the Continent.
Oh, Mr. Gotti, what did you think?
I can't speak for Lom, but that
So,
was
I mean,
everything I envisioned and more!
I didn't speculate on Nina. I mean, she says like weird things. Like in the first game, she says like she has no personality of her own or something. What are you doing, Goaty?
Eureka! I've just come up with a follow-up scene so marvelous, so spectacular, it'll knock your socks off!
Does it involve her being sexy? It probably does, doesn't it?
Director, please.
More additional photography? Cut us some slack, sir.
Yeah, Nina's definitely weird. She is quite sus.
Oh,
they say.
Judith. And you brought Van and Quatre.
Hiya, Nina.
Sounds like things are coming along.
Just putting the pieces together, like the fact that she can act perfectly. It is as if she is changing personalities. I mean, she does her disguise thing.
I wanted to thank you all again
just
for
acts totally
helping out
different.
with today's shoot.
And it doesn't seem like she's actually acting. It seems like she's literally just changing her personality. Like, on a dime.
Because of you, my first role opposite Judith is on the road to success.
Yeah, I don't play mobile games. Not usually. Pilika's voice actress plays Mother. Oh, I know she does. I recognize that voice.
Glad
Which is
to
just
hear it.
weird to hear.
But you should give yourself most of the credit.
Agreed.
It's like the
I'm starting
exact
to
same
see
voice.
why everyone was so charmed by your character in Wolves Requiem.
Yeah, I thought you died in that movie. Did you, like, survive getting
That's
shot?
very kind of you to say.
Seriously.
This is my first time doing a crossover, though, so I'm still a little unsure of myself.
Yeah, I know. You have your confidence
It'll be
issue.
a challenge, but I've got high hopes for you. Let's see how far we can take this thing.
Yeah, Mother's an asshole. Father is not as much.
Right. We'll give them a performance to remember.
Father's just a broken man.
Hey, Nina! There's something I wanted to run by you.
Yes, sir. I'll be right there.
Where it should be?
Duty
Probably
calls.
with murderer.
We'll catch up later, okay?
Of course. See you on the set.
Man, that girl's got it made. Already a star, but with potential to spare.
I mean, she's like, well, I guess. I guess she's 18.
It hurts
I
to admit, but you're
I guess
right.
you could still use girl.
Just when I think I've seen it all, she throws me for another loop.
It's like, when do you stop using the term girl?
I need to start upping my game before she upstages me.
I mean, granted, you know, I guess you could always use it if you want, but like...
Ha! Now that's what I like to hear.
It's like, when are you actually technically an adult? Kind of thing. How are you her grandmother? Like, I don't understand,
Seems sharing
Dominique.
the spotlight with Nina was just the kick in the pants you
Shadow
needed.
also be pretty sick of my mother's depravity. Yeah, mother's terrible. I do like the side quest with Mira though.
Stick to that attitude and you'll get through my special boot camp just fine.
I got really choked up with the whole "will you be my daughter?"
Grammy! Can you quit it with the super stealth already? And besides, with how packed the production schedule is, you'll be way too busy to train
Yeah, Claude is a
me.
disgusting
Right?
character. Like, disgusting character. Like, creepy. God, Dominique.
Don't hold back on my account. Chances like these don't grow on trees after all.
Do I want to know what you mean by that?
All right, I'll do it, okay? Just stop
What do I
giving
think
me
of
that
Fire Emblem,
look.
Claude? I've not played very many Fire Emblem, so I don't know who the character is. The only Fire Emblem I've played
I
is
understand why Judith is so daunted by her.
3 Hopes and 3 Houses.
You can really tell who wears the pants in the family.
Thanks, Van.
You two are those temps they brought in for the shoot earlier, aren't you?
Claude's in those games? Oh, okay. I mean, I haven't played very much of 3 Houses. Played some 3 Hopes, but I'll be honest, I
What
remember
business
very
does
little.
a Spriggan have with me? Something tells me you're not looking for
He's the
acting
Golden Deer
tips.
House Leader. Okay, he's one of the 3 House Leaders. Isn't he the blonde guy?
Locked already, huh? I reckon it wasn't Judith who filled you in.
Because the only one I distinctly remember... Oh, that's Dimitri. The only one I distinctly remember is Edelgard, because she's the only... She has, like, the... She's the only woman of them. She stands out
You'd
more
be
appearance-wise for me.
I've been wise to the scuttlebutt on you for some time.
What
Now,
the hell
why
is a
don't you share what's
scuttlebutt?
on your mind?
Oh yeah, I think of Klotzy Kenny from Star Ocean. Star Ocean 2 has like an amazing remake, by the way. I have never heard the term scuttlebutt in my entire life until this game. Like, I know she means like the down low on you, but like, what a word. What do I think of Klotzy Kenny? I like Claude from Star Ocean 2. He's a cool character. I like all the characters in Star Ocean 2. Especially when I'm throwing force fields at my enemies with Croesus. Star Ocean 2 Claude would probably throw up like a normal person would. I don't know, when you have somebody just talking about how they want to have the biggest harem in the history of harems and get like 1,000 women pregnant and then make the kids all kill each other. I don't know, that's pretty gross to me. I don't know about you. It's like, especially since he has Reen's voice actor. So it's just, imagine Reen wanting to like impregnate his entire harem and then make all their kids kill each other. There you go, that's Claude. Yeah, Star Ocean 2, Claude is a dork. But he's cool. I think he got kind of nerfed in the remake a little bit. Like, it's Ernest that got like super buffed, and Croesus I think got like super buffed. Welch got super buffed too. The mages got way buffed, especially with the new update, the new ultimate weapons. The mages are ridiculous when you get into post game. It's just the cast time down crap. It's just amazing. You're just stun locking everything. The fact that Noelle doesn't suck anymore is just ridiculous to me. I mean, I like it. It's just funny. Seriously, his ultimate weapon has like 70% cast time down. He's just instant casting Stone Rain for constant damage. It's nuts. Obviously, it's Zect Arms, by the way. That's the answer. You know, the guys that were going for Zect Arms. Yeah, they're villains. I know, real shock. Unless you abuse the bloody armor. Yeah, I did not. I banned it when I played the game. I want to stream them. Stream Star Ocean 2 R. I actually, I beat the new Chaos difficulty. And I didn't use like defense up or avoid up either. I used other abilities that I taught from the armor. Super Rally and Back from the Brink are really good as a combo. I forget the third ability I put on my armor. I mean, obviously I had Gathering Stars. Oh, so I should actually play Star Ocean 6? Yeah, I should stream Star Ocean 6 at some point. Did you do the raid Gabriel boss? The raid ones? Yes. Yeah, I beat him. It's really, really hard. I think I used Priestess, Welch, who else was in there? Priestess and Welch. That's the only two I'm remembering for some reason. I know I was playing as Priestess. It might have actually been Noel, because he has Stone Rain. I might have been spamming Stone Rain on him. And then probably Claude, I think. I don't know. I really don't remember the rest of my progress. I just know I was having Welch slappity slap the crap out of him. And Priestess was throwing force fields. And then I think Noel was doing Stone Rain with his thing. I think he's susceptible to elements. Yeah, Gabriel has a lot of really nasty attacks. It's his most dangerous one is that shockwave that comes off of him. That also does petrification. I think I used the formation that makes you immune to that stuff. I don't remember though. I wish Reyna got a better ultimate weapon. I don't know why she got hosed. I mean, yeah, I guess the buff is nice, but I like how Dominique just gives her the floor plans. It's like, hey, it's up to you to decide what to do with these. Like, yeah, Dominique's a hard ass towards Judith, but she does clearly care about Judith, and they do at least demonstrate that. Like, she does try to help her. Like, it's not like Irina Reinford, who we're just supposed to, like, take the game's word for it that, oh yeah, sure, I'm sure she cares about Elisa. Even though nothing ever demonstrates whatsoever that she cares about Elisa. Like, ever. Like, you can have a character have an awkward relationship with their kid or sister or brother or whatever, but you still need to show, like, some scenes where they care. You found out Gabriel's battle theme, Integral Body and Imperfect Soul, is also in the fan game Forum Fantasy, where it plays Felix Valora, the game's super boss. Interesting. Yeah, even at max level, the Raid Gabriel is really hard. Raid Cyril is also pretty hard. Or Lucifer. Cyril was his name in the original release. Because we couldn't reference the angels, oh no. That's bad. Oh god. I'll probably have to mute for a second. You ever get a coughing fit? It's like something gets stuck in my throat. No, I didn't swallow wrong. I keep trying to find the reason. Happens to you all the time, Zero? Yeah, I wish I would know why. Like, I'm sure it's dust or something, but like, I'd like to know why. Like, it makes my eye water, and then I have to like cough for like a minute. And it's just like in one tiny spot of my throat. Oh, this is the Marianne Garten. Oh, you caught a cold? That sucks. We'll look at the... Let's see if there's a cutscene here. You don't have to go in here. I'm not going to do this right now, but I want to see if there's a cutscene.
Adventure awaits! Let's go!
No. Are you able to use Elaine? Yeah, you are. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. I'll probably redo like the first floor a bunch of times to get everybody's MVP, because it gives you 5 skill stones. It's pretty useful to do that. And it's super easy to do that. And it gets you a little bit, you know, stronger. Yeah, I guess we're at night here. Let's see. We have to go to night. Can we watch a movie at night? I don't remember. If we can, I'll do it now. Okay, yep, we can. Oh god, it's that movie too that I'm supposed to watch, okay. Yeah, I'm just watching them in the recommended order. It doesn't matter, you have so much time to watch all these movies that unless you really screw it up, you're not gonna mess it up. We're gonna watch Shade, which is a fascinating movie, to say the least.
Please silence your phones and enjoy the film.
Welcome.
Yeah, we're gonna watch Shade. Which is an interesting movie. Gamer question, what do you feel is more confusing? Kingdom Hearts pretty much being half recap games, or The Last of Us having more remasters actual games under its belt? Probably Kingdom Hearts, because there's more games in general. Oh, here, I should post the question of the day. I mean, it's a question of the day, but like, we rarely do it, but... There you go. My answer is Septium Church, by the way. Yeah, that's my answer too, Liz. Speaking of Liz... You want to see their evil skin? Express my real self. Of another her. Yeah, this is a very strange movie. You are sus in this movie. You are indeed very sus in this movie. I wish Barbara would just die already. Yeah, that's great. Well, she might be okay.
No! Don't come any closer! Stop! Please!
Barbara, are you okay?
My, how curious. Since when did I have a look-alike?
No, it's just like I feared. My wish actually came true. Please, just drop the knife. I don't want this.
I don't want this at all. Liar. You know, you remind me of how I used to be. A filthy, yellow-bellied coward. But I'm not that person anymore. I changed. I decided to accept myself just as I am.
By killing
now I have the courage
people.
to make my own choices, like killing poor,
literally.
miserable Barbara.
Yeah.
Two Lizzie's? What's going on? I don't understand.
There's no time to explain. Barbara, get up! We have
Oh
to
yeah,
run!
I want to know about Graham Hart too more. He's got to be one of the coolest characters in the series.
So, I have my very own doppelganger, and she actually thinks she's the real me. How cute.
Yep.
I'll allow her to live out that fantasy for a while. Ever since I made that wish, I've felt so free.
There's your twist.
But if she tries to take that away from me, I'll cast a light on that two-faced lie and make her fade into nothing.
Yep. The real one is the slasher one, not the one that tried to save Barbara. Yep, that's your twist. The real one is the psycho evil killer. The doppelganger that split off is the good one. Oh, sorry, Quatre. Sorry to bring you to that kind of movie. Oh, I know why. I know why. You know why too, Liz. He has an issue with his reflection. For reasons. Thanks, Van, by the way. I won't let myself be swayed by something that has absolutely no basis in science. Good luck with that, Quatre. I mean, we can already tell, like, something happened with him because he doesn't want to bathe with anybody else. So clearly there's something he doesn't want to be seen around or whatever. So it would make sense he would also then have a problem with mirrors based on that. Oh, really? You're analyzing the movie? It's a horror movie, Judith. Like, really? It's not meant to be taken that seriously. Yeah, it's basically the same twist as Sober Curious, I guess. Same sort of concept. Yeah, we'll buy that, I guess. Still a weird movie. Okay, let's... What do you have to say to us?
Thank you for your visit today.
Messeldam is probably like the smallest city in the entire arc, by the way. At least so far. Which is kind of funny because
Enjoy the film.
it's been like hyped up. You mean that being put into paradise had negative implications? Who catches? Probably, yeah. Very, very clearly. I mean, assuming that the Quatres are one and the same. Something clearly happened to him. Okay, actually, they have, like, something here. Sometimes you can get the quest without, checking the board, by the way. And sometimes you can't. Like, these characters here, these NPCs here do have a quest. But... Actually, no, I don't think they have it right now. I think I'm thinking of something later. But yeah, sometimes you'll talk to them and they'll just be like, oh yeah, we have a quest. Oh, I didn't check the board. Like, okay, well, I'll just tell you now. And then sometimes not. Not a joke about being microwaved by an experiment nuke. Yeah. Yeah, paradise jokes are too much. I mean, that's... Paradise is... God, it's still the most messed up thing in this series. I mean, it's kind of, you know, when you make nuking a village look like, I don't know, the lesser evil, holy cow. You are like incredibly evil. Man, the cult is just...
May Adios be with us.
You know, for a bunch of people that are already basically dead, the fact that they are still just the most evil people in the series is just crazy to me. Or messing with self-positions. I just don't like the Osborne direction. Which, unfortunately, is like a ton of the story, but whatever. Still like Cold Steel in general. I just don't like the direction the narrative takes with the villains in the end. I mean, they could have done it if they had actually revealed the twists earlier. Or the twist earlier. It desperately needed scenes with context. We needed to see the more human side of Ozzy if they were going to go in that direction. You gotta give me the struggle, you know? Yeah, I did that on purpose. I felt like having him almost run me over. I don't know, it amuses me. Yeah, I mean, he should have been more helpful in general, but whatever. Something as simple as having, like, a picture of Reen on his desk would have been, you know, good. They don't do a good job with Irina either, with her relationship with Elisa. Like, no amount of Elisa telling me that Irina is a good mother to her will convince me that she is, or a loving mother. Like, no, sorry, she's just abusive. I mean, whatever. Okay. Friendly castmates. Yeah, I mean, to me, the worst scene in the entire series is that scene in CS1 where you first meet Irina. Even when Reen goes berserk at the end of 2 or 3. Yeah. It's in between 2 and 3. They could have had him grit his teeth and off. Yeah, and they should have just revealed the twist early in 4. And then they could have had scenes where he's confiding in people. But whatever. But yeah, the worst scene in Cold Steel, or in the whole series, is when you first meet Irina. And Irina is just, like, massively chastising Elisa for no reason. Just acting like a total, just, frankly, a bitch to Elisa. For no reason. And for some reason, all of Class 7, including Reen, just stands there and lets this mother abuse her daughter in front of them. And I have no idea why they do that. It doesn't make any sense. Like, when would Reen ever do that? Like, this is a guy who, like, is so self-sacrificing at this point that he would take a bullet for Elisa just because. And yet he lets Elisa's mother abuse her in front of him? Like, it just makes no sense to me. It's, like, all of Class 7 just acts totally out of character in that scene. Like, the only one yelling back at Irina is Elisa. Yeah. I mean, Reen does figure it out, but at, like, the very, very end of the game, and they do it in a way where it's hard to even understand what's going on. I mean, at least if you don't want to have, like, Reen do that, then have Elisa stop him from doing it. Like, have him start to do it, and then Elisa would cut him off or something. Like, you could do that. But you have to have him at least try and stand up for Elisa. Otherwise, he's just out of character. You know what would have been cool? I mean, having a...
What can I get for you? Thanks for shopping.
No, we don't need to buy anything. Let's just keep talking here. Oh, Nate. He's talking to somebody. His girlfriend, probably? I don't know why his girlfriend does not have a name. Like, that, like, genuinely bothers me. Like, so many random NPCs have names and trails, and yet for some reason, she doesn't, and I don't know why. She's just Nate's girlfriend. Yeah, it definitely needed more build-up and foreshadowing.
Why, hello there.
I mean, they have done a better job of portraying him as very negative once we've gotten into Reverie and beyond. Like, Daybreak is very, very, very negative in its portrayal of Osborn. I mean, he's barely mentioned, but everything that is mentioned that he did is portrayed as a negative thing, which is good because the dude was a monster. Not a complete monster, but a monster. This guy's drunk, I guess. I think we have time for one side quest, and I know which one I'm gonna do. Because it's one of my favorites. Oh, so that's what you're into, is it? You've got my attention. Yeah, like I said, Daybreak is very sex worker positive. They're literally just having an open conversation about what kind of sex he wants to buy her for. And they're just openly discussing it.
It's certainly lively in here.
Places like these really get going at nighttime. Probably best that
I forgot Quatre's reaction. He's like, holy shit, boobs. Quatre. I forgot that he did that. Of course, we get the brothel music in here. I forgot. I forgot Quatre had that reaction. That is funny. I don't know why this song is so catchy. I mean, just given the context of it, yet it is catchy as hell. Okay. What ways to push the alluring combo? Why do you only care about... Oh my god. Mix in some audio magic? Oh god. Sure. The elevated sensation and immersion. Okay. Talk to her again. It's actually a long song for what is just supposed to be, hey, sexy girls are dancing. The manga artist is here. Oh, God. Akira and the rest of the characters are all underage. Oh, they are, but I wanted to find a nice spot to relax. She wants to laze off, basically. Look how raunchy that girl on the stage is getting. Don't look at the dancers. Not that I care one way or another. Oh, God. Yeah, she's like, her whole thing is she's been bullshitting about the hedonism and degeneracy. I must stay strong for risk. She's literally just trying to laze off. Like, that's all she cares about. And he's like taking it all super seriously. And she's just like, oh my god, I just don't want to write right now. Leave me alone. It's so funny. Yeah, Mistress was a big deal, I guess.
Alrighty.
Apparently that's her actual name. It's just weird, but whatever. I'm on top of the world tonight. Oh yeah, here's this guy. No other club out there gets me worked up like this one does. My wife did divorce me in a snap. She got wind like this. Good thing I don't plan on getting caught.
Well.
Yeah, that guy amuses me. We gotta find that homeless guy. He has like really goofy ass dialogue here too. Maybe that's the next day he does. Yeah, I guess so. I don't see him. Whatever, let's do that side quest.
Sure is cold tonight.
There's a couple. Plus we have the garden. Maybe we can go down here. Is it? Let's see. This guy there. That might be him. Yeah, here he is. He says really bizarre shit. Everything's going dark. It's the end of the world. Yes, this is really a line in Trails. What's that smell? Don't ask me. Somebody else must have farted. That is literally a line from an NPC in this game. You're welcome. Also, he wants to eat our garbage. Also, he threw up. You're welcome, by the way. I thought you needed to know that dialogue.
The ocean seems kind of eerie at night, don't you think?
Probably was much worse when Almata was still kicking.
That guy's part of a side quest. And that's the side quest I actually want to do as well. So, let's go pick it up. We got 15 minutes, so we can at least do this one.
Let's see.
Yeah, the artist. Here we go. There is one other one, but that's a hidden one. I mean, it's not so hidden anymore. It's on the map, but we'll do that one tomorrow. This graffiti is badass, by the way. So here's the guy we're looking for. So, what's he want from us? Yeah, he wants us to catch somebody. You should definitely do this quest because it helps develop some NPC that's like important, so. It's kind of weird if you don't like do this quest. It's like skipping that one quest in Frostbell where I think it was Sully that was introduced. Yeah, it was Sully. I heard in Azure they do actually acknowledge it if you didn't do that side quest. Like, I think Lloyd has no idea that Sully is a girl and calls her he, and then she gets like pissed off or something. I mean, I guess that's better than when he accidentally grabs her breast, but, you know. Although, granted, Lloyd had to literally say that... What did he said something really stupid, like, I didn't feel any, like, okay, dude, just because she has an A cup doesn't mean she doesn't have them. Jesus Christ. I mean, at least it was accidental, unlike Ilya. Although he did put his foot in his mouth. Okay. I guess property damage, I guess. It's dumb that Ishmaelga wouldn't pick up, but... Look, Ishmaelga didn't even pick up the fact that Ozzy wrote a freaking diary, so... I don't know, man. Ishmaelga's kind of an idiot. Pretty sure Ozzy could have just been like, hey, here's the situation, and directly tell her about it, and Ishmaelga probably would have no clue. That diary in Reverie really is a terrible plot point. I don't know what they were thinking with that. It, like, legitimately destroys any explanation for Osborn's actions. I know I wanted them to humanize him, but not in a way that that completely destroys his actions and makes them make no sense. I mean, you could just write something, then you could literally could have just written anything. Could have just asked for help, literally. Okay, so we're gonna do this artist one. Yeah, it's a deal. Well, we will find this artist. Yeah, we'll find him there. We could probably do this in like 10, 15 minutes, so. I forgot we got access to the garden at this point, but that's okay.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little
No, I don't want to pay you for sex right now. You can stop asking. I just want to look at this badass eagle. Actually, I think it's a crow. It looks cool. I love the art that this person is drawing. Like, you get a sense of how talented they actually are. Because that is, I mean, this is clearly this is rough and it still looks really impressive. It's graffiti! It's art! Actually, it is impressive graffiti. Like, seriously. Graffiti is a kind of on the rise thing. Yeah, so it's a new thing because social media, yeah, your graffiti is probably taking off because people are posting images of it. Yeah, makes sense. Avant-garde? Yeah, sure, I guess. You gotta break yourself out. I thought this was about causing havoc and wrecking shit. That's exactly why I don't associate with uncultured losers like you. Oh, that's funny. That is really funny. A turf battle for artists. Yeah, this thing is really good. It's a newbie, huh? They got sued by the tourism department. Only in Trailsverse is the phrase, they got sued by the tourism department, a thing. Never met him, huh? Okay, so they're young. No, I don't want to sleep with you right now. I just want to go over here and do this side quest. Okay, you can speed up here. You do that, you drink the night away. That's not the park. The park is right here. Ah, here's the graffiti. This is also pretty cool looking. Yeah, it's very impressive. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I was trying. That's the problem when you have to drink a ton of water. You know, kidney stones. Not that I've gotten one in a long time, but still. Yeah. Put a price on a wall? I mean, you can if you're a really good artist, you know? Whoever this is a good artist. Okay, so that's interesting. So it could possibly increase the value of his boat because it's so good. Seems kind of odd that he wouldn't know about the graffiti scene or how valuable it could be. Yeah, it does seem kind of weird. Maybe he's just not into art. Yeah, maybe it's because it's a skull. Alright, time to hide. Yeah, I'm sure you know what that means. Her shirt says love and violence, by the way, her jacket. It is a girl, of course. Yeah, she has a totally unique design, so I'm interested in her. A lot of side quests, like, you'll see that the model is repeated around. This girl has a entirely unique model. Which tells me she might actually be important going forward. Yeah, see, love and violence. People have to suffer because of life. Okay, that's what it says. Helps me get all that pent-up energy out of my system, yeah. Yeah, so we have to do the, stupid stealth thing again. So we can go talk to her. I know. I don't know why it does this tutorial every single time you do this thing. Don't ask me how that's able to not be seen. You can do that to get a better, you know, like a heat signature if you want. It's beneficial to not let that thing fill up all the way, even if you hide in time, because if it fills up all the way, they do this animation. Well, she's probably going to do it now. Nope, she didn't. They do an animation where they pause and turn around, and that takes a little while. Don't let the loss... Okay, well... The camera has to be on them, although sometimes the camera glitches and the minigame like is buggy and doesn't recognize that you're looking at them. I hope you like this minigame because they do it a freaking lot. I mean, I'd rather have this minigame than no minigames, but because this isn't like a bad minigame, but it is unfortunate. I think this is the end of it. I think. Yeah. Yeah, she's done when she sits down. She has a really cool looking outfit. Yeah, she's a totally unique model. Nobody else in the game looks like this. Like, Brasilia has, like, a shared model with people. There's a bunch of people that look like Annie. Nobody looks like this girl. Okay, yeah, Van's willing to protect her because, well, she's a kid. I think she's, like, 14. Yeah, she's the graffiti artist. She's very talented. Yeah, did you draw a skull on a ship? Oh, she did that one earlier this evening. It's like it was made to be a canvas. She is proud of it. Yeah, he wants you to clean it off or something. Whatever, he just wants her to clean it off, right? Yeah. It is kind of weird that he would send fixers after this. He could have, but I mean, she's so young. I doubt she would get anything other than a slap on the wrist. Oh yeah, she thought about running away. Oh yeah, what is your name? Kasara, but she has no parents. Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird that she has the same name as Kasara from Arise, but yeah. She has no parents. She's an orphan, obviously. Ain't got a home either. She's a stowaway from Northumbria, so she's a Northumbrian immigrant. That explains the hair color. Yeah, they're getting a lot of humanitarian effort and humanitarian aid because they told the Empire to go F themselves, rightly so, and declare their independence, even though it's hard. It's a lot harder for Northumbria, obviously, to do that than not Jirai. Crossbell, because Crossbell has its own economy, they're self-sufficient. Northumbria isn't, but they did it anyway because they have pride. It's their home. They don't want to be Erebonian. And sometimes that's more important than having an easier life. And I like that. But of course for Kasara, you know, she's bitter because of what happened with her family. Dad died when she was young. Her mom got ill, apparently. Northern War happened when her mother was sick. Thanks, Reen, by the way, for contributing to that. Remember, Reen did contribute to that war. Something he's never apologized for, by the way, to any Northumbrian, as far as I can remember. I hope when we see Reen again, he has a scene with Kasara, and I hope he genuinely apologizes for what he did in Northumbria. Just because he's there minimizing casualties doesn't mean it's correct to annex a place. I think it would be good for his character to have a scene with Quatre. Okay, yeah, so they're getting a lot of humanitarian aid, so they're able to reestablish their healthcare system, different infrastructure. But it was too late for her mother. I don't need your pity. Yeah, she's an interesting character. Yeah, she's here because her mother wanted to visit. Oh, she's interested in Grimcat. Of course, Judith immediately like, don't worry about it. I'm not Grimcat. So she's having a very similar reaction to Sully, basically. Where Sully saw these people prospering in her mind, and it pissed her off because Northumbrians suffer all the time. Makes sense that they have similar reactions. Quatre is a bit more rough than Sully, though. Let's see with her personality. But I think she's going to... I would be surprised if she didn't get a voice actor in the next game. She's gonna play some role. Just given the fact that she has an entirely unique model. Sorry I painted on your boat. That was easy. You alright, Van? Okay, I don't know why they, like, give you this text. Like, it's obvious that he touches her shoulder there. But for some reason, they wanted to, like, explicitly point out that he physically touched her. Don't get all touchy, you creep. Hey, it could be worse, okay? It could be Lloyd, and he could have, like, tried to hug you, and he grabbed your chest on accident. Well, at least all is well that ends well, I guess. It's just one empty warehouse. Where are we going? I thought we were heading to the boat. Oh, yeah, this guy's full of shit. Yeah, he's not a good person. I know. Shocker, I know. What do you mean it damaged it? I thought it would add value. There is no way it would cost 10 million Mira to repaint a boat. No, that is such bullshit. Like, he's totally lying. To your betters, you damn punk. Okay, yeah, this guy must be like one of the old nobles or something. You can work for my company. Oh, you mean like an indentured servant? Yeah, that's what he's doing. Yeah, so he views her as a cash cow, which, I mean, she is. She's an incredibly talented artist. Yeah, that was his plan. Which you have to be a real piece of crap to, do this to a child, by the way. Like, you think once he realized it was a kid, he would have stopped, but no, he's just a monster. Although it's interesting that he views her as a cash cow, even though she's an immigrant. But that's probably because, well, she's from Northumbria, which is in the west and not the east. In other words, she's, you know, white. Of course, I'm assuming this guy is hey man, an old noble, and also part of that. Would also kind of agree with those anti-immigrant people. But they don't directly say that, but you can interpret that. Infer based on things that we know. Kisara, don't target her in anything, or it's gonna incur the period of a dragon pale color in your eyes. That's funny. Yep, so that's why Van, I like this. So Van is smart, okay? So he had that conversation with Judith and Quatre about how, wait a minute, like, her art is ridiculously good. Like, her painting on your boat actually probably added to the value of it, not regressed it. And somebody that's lived in Messeldam for a long time should be aware of what kind of value that kind of talented graffiti artist could add. And yet he's behaving in a way that doesn't make any sense. So Van bugged her. He put a bug on her shoulder. Yeah. Just kind of wrong because the Maiden of Eyes of Blue is not Kisara and Yugo. I do like this. I like how sometimes, because of the nature of Van's job, sometimes there are really bad people that try to hire him thinking, oh, well, he does shady work. I'll just get him to do really bad shit for me. Not realizing how, like, not an idiot Van is. Like, he can smell bullshit. I mean, literally, honestly. But yeah, seriously, like, he's not stupid. He can tell by how you're acting. You didn't want an apology. You didn't want her to paint it over. You wanted her as free money. Plus, we get to give Kisara some, you know, show her that, you know, not everybody's a scumbag that doesn't care about her. Yeah, you're lying, dude. Uber talented. Okay, Judith. What a weird word to use, but sure. Yeah, that's just a lie. Ah, okay, yeah. So Judith knows who this guy is. It's not a binding contract, dude. She didn't sign anything. You extorted her. I like the subtle look towards Judith from Van. I really do like that. I mean, he's not wrong. We did illegally enter his warehouse, so... And this guy's obviously got a lot of wealthy connections, so... He feels untouchable. But there's more than one way to... What is it? More than one way to skin a cat? Is that the expression? Yep. Okay, yeah, you just outright states it. Time for a calling card. Hey, Jude, I mean Grimcat. No, she's real. I love how Van just looks like, hey man, she already grabbed her. Yeah, Judith is literally stealing Quatre. Obviously, the other reason Van does it this way is because Quatre said her mother idolized the Grimcat legend, so Van's doing her a favor and letting her meet the legend. They're trying to inspire Quatre. Yeah, she does kind of have Sunday morning cartoon music. This child is mine! That sounds very weird out of context, Judith, but sure. I'll steal your entire fortune. She's not bluffing. Oh god, the guy's tax evading. Apparently he has enough evasion to dodge the IRS. Secret account book. Hidden behind a door that can only be opened by a single key. One you have on you. Yeah, she's the Phantom Thief. Yeah. How half-hearted can you get? Say with your chest or not at all. Yeah, please don't. I like how she just picks her up. I like how Casara's just like in a daze staring at Judith. Probably trying to process all this. It's like, oh my god. It's like a real legend. She's just in a complete daze. Bye, Wilmer. I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Pretty much, yeah. You okay there, Cat? You're gonna get in the window, get in the window. Just her freaking edgy jacket. Love and violence. People are gonna suffer because of life. I thought my heart was gonna explode. Oh yeah, obviously she doesn't know it's Judith, which is hilarious. It's a miracle that she managed to show up. Right, Judith? No need to act all sulky about things. You didn't happen to see where she ran off to. She's literally right in front of you. Yeah, that's one way to put it, Quatre. No, not us. That'd be crazy. Aw, she could be nice after all. Yeah, he was a creep. I screamed like such a little girl, too. Don't worry about it, Quatre. Yeah, I'm interested in what they're gonna do with her, because the fact that she has a unique design tells me they're gonna do something with her. I mean, to be fair, I think all of Anya's student friends also have unique designs. But Quatre in particular just seems like they're gonna do something with. Since she's introduced in a side quest, she's very, very Sully in her vibes, you know? She has an interesting reaction to this. I may have told her your mind, but the truth is you're free now. And then Quatre says that's a little sad. In other words, oh, maybe I have somebody to belong with. So she's a little sad that that's apparently not the case. But she did get inspired from it, so. It's like the act down for a second, man. Yeah, she's a great NPC. Like, I mean, no series does NPCs better than Trails.
That's one job behind us.
And Kasara's a big example of it. I think she's just here. We can talk to her. It's such a crap hole after all. Yeah. Yeah, she's just an interesting NPC, and I'm curious to see what they'll do with her going forward. I'll be sure to talk to her anytime I can. Kasara. Which, yeah, should be here and there. I guess we're okay. I don't know if there's any fish to get. There might be. There usually is new fish at night. But I don't think there actually is. No, there isn't. Okay, good. We'll just save here then. And be done for tonight. Tomorrow we'll do the other side quest. We'll do the garden. I might do the first floor of the garden, get the MVPs for people. I don't know. I'll think about it. Anybody I can raid? Flare Obscure? I don't know what that game is, but I'm kind of interested, so I'll send it to Mr. JRPG. Alright, take care.